more of it, JD.
I'm sorry, there's gonna be buffalo sauce on the crossfader.
Sauce. And then you're gonna get sauced after that. That didn't sound right, bro. Ew, that is sick.
I'm a f***ing animal! I'm a f***ing animal!
Yeah, I've got the, like, I'm the interviewer.
Oh, well, guess what, guys? Welcome to Complete Animals, episode 20. My name is DJ Wonder, alongside the one and only.
Hi,
Well,
Julia.
you can, okay, sure. You introduce yourself. Go ahead. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Julia. Hello.
Julia.
Thanks for having me.
You're more important than the guy sitting next to you anyway, so yeah, I'd rather talk to you anyway. So, Julia, thank you so much for being our guest
Thanks
tonight.
for having me.
I want you to
Honor.
get right up in that microphone, okay? You're going to have to talk a little
Okay.
louder than us.
Right here?
Because when JD starts talking, you're going to hear that booming bass. What's up,
All
JD?
right.
How y'all doing today? I mean, this fine evening.
All right, great. And you know what? We're gonna introduce our other guest tonight as well. Well, guess who's back? Like Scarface over there, Dexter,
Yes.
Dex Hobbs. What's up, man?
Trip Ninja
We
Dex.
should have the soundtrack for
Yeah, I had
him.
the substitute teacher last week, but I'm back.
All right, and
Classes
then
in session.
more important than Dex, we have our final special guest, Dayana. What's up? How are you?
Hello.
We need to move that mic. We need to see
A
that.
little more up?
We got to see that face. You got to move it down just a little bit. Move it.
I feel like
De-
I'm gonna break it.
It's okay. Dex, can you help her out? Anyway,
I got it. I got
okay,
it.
you got it. All right, now make sure you talk right in that mic too. But so these are our special guests today. We have never been more happy as a unit because JD loves it when we have beautiful people on the show. He's happy. I'm happy when we have some feminine energy on set. So now we have a double dose. So this is going to be a good episode, guys. I'm calling it right now. Dex, do you feel that way?
I feel great. I feel like this is gonna be a great episode.
It feels splendid.
You do?
right.
Those are all our special guests. Let's get this episode 20 going. If you want to check out any past episodes, youtube.com/DJ Wonder. Just look for the old Complete Animals episodes on there. You can watch all 20 of them at one time. Have a nice weekend. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll learn something or not. Also, if you want to just listen to us on Spotify, Apple, any podcast provider, just type in DJ Wonder Complete Animals, and it's on every podcast provider, so that's how you can find us. But this is number 20, man. This is a special one. I'm so glad we have you ladies on today. Thank you
Wow,
for
20.
coming through.
This
Yeah.
is special.
It's a dub, baby.
almost
Okay.
almost
I'm honored.
able to drink,
They
but
still haven't put Harry Tubman on a $20 bill, though.
Are they?
They still have
no,
it.
they-
I think Trump stopped that.
they didn't.
Is anyone even gonna be using cash soon? Like,
Yeah, it's
Literally.
true.
I don't think
Who
there'll be
knows?
such thing.
No such thing. No such. All right.
All right, great. Let's talk about what happened last week. Wednesdays at Wood Tavern. You guys check that out. Wednesdays Wood Tavern. Still singles night. Would you say, JD?
My bad, man.
Yeah.
I have dry lips. I need
Say something else.
I need chapstick. you know?
Anyway, Wednesdays Wood Tavern singles night. Yeah, whatever. I'll be there. Don't worry. Friday played Casa Tiki. You can do that again this Friday. Every Friday, Casa Tiki. You ladies know about Casa Tiki, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know a little bit. I've never been.
I've never been to either,
Damn.
and it's funny because it's kind of like
It's kind of
Sister
owned by the
company.
same people. Yeah, we hear all about it, but
Okay,
I
well,
haven't been there yet.
maybe you guys should come check me out. Or you're probably working on Fridays, but if not, come
Okay,
through.
We'll be sick. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm there
good.
for happy hour and shit.
Come roll
We'll come
through.
down.
Drunk with the Cougars.
Saturday, I played the old Baby Jane. We talk about this all the time. Is where you find cougars, MILFs. That's where you find it in the old Brickell area of Miami.
Girls who just recently broke up with their boyfriend they live with and shit.
Yeah.
They're tired of splitting the rent. They're not in love. That's what you meet out
They
there.
go out and get a
Splitting
nice
the rent.
a nice martini.
The rent's so expensive. They have to stay together.
So I played that, and then I had to meet up. I had to meet up with JD on Saturday night right after. JD, do you want to talk about that? It's weird.
That was interesting. You didn't want to go to bed. So yeah, you met up with me. Yeah.
Yeah, I did, and
Went to
I
strip
felt like there was a bat signal calling me that I had to go meet JD for some reason. I felt like he might have been doing something devious, and I had to just
stop him.
roll up on
For a
him.
company.
Yeah, so we went to 11, and then inside the Club 11, folks. If you've never been there before, it's just a giant ultra club in Miami, and I had a real heart-to-heart conversation inside of 11. Man, it felt like I was on a 90s.
He's got some closure.
Yeah, sitcom or not sitcom. rom-com. It was like a romantic comedy coming to an end, and then we all walked away from 11 better people, right, JD?
Did you get the Seinfeld laughs in the background?
Yeah, that's what it felt like. That's what happened last week. This week, remember Casa Tiki Friday, and I'm off Saturday. Ladies, if I'm not playing on a Saturday night, which has been like the first time in a while, where should I go on Saturday nights in Miami? What do you guys think?
Saturday night.
I feel like I'm more into going to dinner and then drinks.
Yeah. I think we should hit up that Greek spot, Mandolin.
Oh yeah.
And design.
I've been trying to go to Mykonos. Is it Mykonos? There's like a restaurant / like lounge type drinks.
And probably
Hold
go.
on. That,
Mykonos.
wait a minute.
More
Sounds like
a
every
chill
restaurant in
vibe
Miami.
or a
And
club
go-
vibe?
Well, like, I think listening to Dayana, I think we're on two different vibes right now. I feel
Oh,
like,
I'm probably in a different whole vibe right now.
I think you've seen it all, or maybe
I think I'm just tired
yeah.
of the nightlife. I've
Yeah.
been working there.
Okay,
Gets me, like,
imagine
exhausted.
imagine what it was like when you were probably like 20, 21, you know what I mean? Or maybe
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe even younger than that. Maybe you're just sneaking in clubs. That's my same mentality I have right now. So where would you go if you're one of those wild and crazy people?
Patio. I'll be at patio.
It's just closed.
It's closed.
Yeah,
right
it's a
now?
wrap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lying.
So
I
its
didn't
replacement
even
is
know.
Miami, but it's not the same aura. It's not.
Yeah.
That's when Roanwood was lit. El patio. Come on,
patio
let's
was
be
a
honest.
vibe. You couldn't get wrong there.
That's where everybody went. At
For
least
$30
one.
you get hammered.
All right. Well, listen. Once again, this is not, folks and ladies. This is not a Miami podcast. We're not talking. We're just happen to be based here. So that's why I'm asking what we can do. But we're worldwide, baby. You're gonna see that in a few. Speaking of which, we're almost ready to start a brand new party. We keep talking about it every week, and every week the date keeps getting pushed back. Dex, do you want to talk about this real quick? Just don't give everything away.
Oh yeah, we're doing a brunch party
Okay. And
at one of our favorite places in Miami on Sunday. And we finagled, and by we I mean
Finagle the bagel.
finagled a partnership with.
Oh, it's all about you, huh?
I said we.
I'm messing
It's
with
called
you. Go
Complete
ahead.
Animals.
I'm listening.
Well, the DJs in Complete Animals are throwing a party at 11. I'm not sorry, not at 11. At the Sylvester, featuring 11 vodka, their wings, chicken tenders, and.
all right, dude. Let's just get into it real quick. No. I'm not cutting, ladies. I'm not cutting anything tonight anyway. So just watch what you say. We're gonna go straight through.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. So here's the deal. Dex, we're starting a party. Complete Animals. Like we're only 20 episodes deep, and we already have a top tier party in Miami. Are you guys impressed?
Very.
20 episodes deep, and this is
proud.
what we're doing. I'm very proud of this, and this is thanks to Dex as well, and some of the relationships that we have. But it's gonna be a very interesting party. If, 11 doesn't do brunches. This will be the only brunch probably in the world or United States of America that is associated with 11 right now. Is
That's
that right?
correct.
Is that-
And we're gonna have their chicken products.
Yeah, this is the only we will be having. We haven't talked about this. The only place outside of the Club 11 in Miami, which people fly from around the world to come to just to hang out. We will be the only place outside of there to have their chicken, which for some reason Dex really likes the chicken, man.
The chicken. Have you had the chicken at 11?
Yeah, it's the best. I think the
had- I
lemon
think I
pepper
have.
nails
The
it.
lemon pepper wings.
You
Oh
gotta
my
eat them
God.
at 3 in the
The
morning,
lemon
though.
pepper.
All right.
What do you
Well,
mean?
still fire.
I've eaten them at 1 p.m. the next day. I take them home to
all
go.
day long. Don't get me wrong, but at 3 in the morning, that's the 11 prime time. You have those wings,
You know?
followed by some shots.
Yeah.
So what? They're gonna bring the exotic dancers to there?
Listen,
I mean, like the servers.
That's all JD cares about.
No, 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 no,
Let
that's
him
what I
go at the
mean.
wings. I just want
kind
to
of
dance.
brunch
relax. You need to come out on October 10th. You need to come to the Sylvester.
We're not moving the date back. That's it now. October 10th. This is it. We're setting it in stone right now. October 10th. And JD, yes, that is that's part of the allure of this brunch is that not only I think I'm a decent DJ. Dex is a very good DJ, so we'll be playing the whole time. So that's one good thing. We love the Sylvester. It's a great environment. It's almost like in New York if you've been to like a Lavo brunch or something like that.
Exactly.
It's gonna be like a daytime indoor dark wild kind of thing.
that Lavo vibe.
Yeah,
That's the vibe.
like
Right.
that,
With
and
chicken
then
wings
and then
flying
who
around.
knows from 11
what I'm
might be sitting next to you at a booth or walking around or who knows who you can meet. You know what I'm saying? We can't say anything, but that's part of the allure of it, JD.
I'm sorry. There's gonna be fucking
Okay.
buffalo sauce on the crossfader.
Sauce. And then you're gonna get sauced after that. That didn't sound right, bro. Ew, that makes me sick. Damn, that means it's not white, it's orange. Ew, you're sick. All right, pause.
what-
Nah, you didn't get the joke. Too late.
Dude, I don't understand anything you just
I
said.
didn't hear what you
I
said.
didn't even get the joke either.
Okay, so there's a joke that you said in front of
No,
5
about the
people.
sauce.
and only
About the sauce. I was
one
like,
person.
oh, it's not white. It's buffalo. Never mind, man. It's disgusting.
Okay, yeah,
Hey, come on.
he said you were gonna do something. You're gonna get a little too excited over there, Dex, and I don't know.
Bust a nut on chicken?
Yeah.
You're a
Nah, you
disgusting
didn't
human
get it.
being.
Hey, Diana, have you ever been so excited you wanted to bust a nut on some food?
Actually,
What is
No,
your
no.
what is your
Pasta-
most
are you a
what's your
pasta
most
freak?
erotic food that you could have?
a grilled cheese. Can never go wrong.
With tomato
the grilled
soup.
With
cheese.
tomato biscuit?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Have you tried
Are we the
grilled cheese?
same person?
We are.
We are.
I thought we were. Yeah.
Yo, I had a grilled cheese waffle a month ago.
That sounds even
Whoa,
better.
Where?
It
I've
was
literally
at
never heard of
this
that.
this chick's birthday party, and I went and they had grilled cheese waffles with tomato
Oh,
biscuit.
that Cuban party you hosted,
Yeah,
right?
he went to
Yeah.
yo. Dex went to
I was a
go
Latin
to go
DJ.
work, and he was too busy eating the hors d'oeuvres.
Yo,
Yes.
one thing I hate
think
on
that's why I
you
go to parties.
is your fucking appetite. I need your fucking appetite, bro. You can eat for 24/7.
I mean,
That's
not.
good.
I mean,
There's
I
nothing
can
wrong
eat.
with that.
I like to.
Nah, I want to have that appetite.
Listen, life is there's only a couple things that are great in life. You know,
Food's one of them.
Food is
That's for
definitely
sure.
one.
Like,
All right,
use the
well,
bathroom when you wake up.
Yeah, you
Honestly,
should feel
yeah.
blessed going to the bathroom when you wake up in the morning,
Sex
guys.
and sleep, because
Yeah.
once those 4 things are not like they don't work, then life is like take
it's just
me,
weird.
It just gets-
Exactly.
Lord, take me now.
this is weird, Diana. I'm sorry, but I'm glad that your most erotic food item is a grilled cheese
There's
sandwich.
more. It's just the first thing that came to my mind.
What about apple pie?
Honestly, it's not my favorite thing.
You know, that's a
to be honest.
famous. There's a famous sexual.
Diana, do you understand what we're saying? Erotic wise, not just like what is your most favorite comfort food, but what is like
Oh,
what
I
turns you
know.
on?
American pie.
Don't tell me pasta or mac and
got
cheese.
that.
No, pasta, no pasta.
Don't tell me basic ass sushi neither.
I don't think you guys would know what this is.
Don't tell me crab legs.
An arepa de huevo.
Okay,
I hate eggs, but okay.
somebody
That shit
translate it.
Was that
Yeah.
an Anuel song?
Anuel.
It's an arepa with a fried egg inside.
Oh,
Nice.
that sounds
Colombian,
pretty good.
But with the sauce.
Producer Vanessa, is that acceptable? Yeah. Okay. Oh,
She accepted it. She goes with it.
what'd you say, JD?
You were saying?
Is it
You
a
probably
rape
have no
with
idea
a
what that is.
fried egg inside?
It's an egg inside an arepa, and then you fry it.
Okay. All right. That sounds very sexual. I like it.
I tried a arepa one time, and I was not a big fan of it. So my mom's side,
What
some of
kind
them are
of arepa?
Venezuelan.
I love them shits, man.
And they had like salmon, I think, in it.
I don't think you're supposed to put
salmon.
salmon
They're
in
Venezuelan.
arepa.
It was one of those. They put some tuna.
That's an American
I think
arepa.
tuna. And yeah, I don't know, man. Just not a big fan of it. I just haven't tried the right one.
All right, guys. Welcome to episode 20 of Arepa Talk. Let's keep it moving, man. So yeah, October 10th. I hope to see all you guys there. Everybody wants to know how you can party with us. Maybe you want to see JD in action in a party. If he stays for more than 15 minutes, come on down and you might see
Yeah,
him.
I'm
there.
a hopper, yo.
Yeah, he definitely hops on things. That's for sure.
Whoa, pause.
You know that's right. Dexter, you were on the DL, man. Is that what it's called? No, the reserve. What is it called?
I'm not a DL. What the fuck
You're
you talking
definitely on
about?
the DL, Dex.
No, I'm not.
But
What the
besides
fuck?
that, you were on the
Besides that.
injury reserve list or whatever last
right.
week. Are you okay now?
Yes, I injured my knee practicing jujitsu,
Ooh.
but
so-
it's back. I'll be back at it in about a week.
Ladies, do you like a man that can roll on the ground with other dudes? Does that sound fun to you?
I feel like it's a
Interesting.
fun sport.
I mean, yeah, why not?
I mean, martial arts, you
Be
know?
good. Defend me, why not?
Can
Yeah.
you do are you like flexible? Like
Yeah,
you're all about
all of that.
Yeah?
Flexible, like arm bars, guillotine
Okay.
chokes.
I heard it's hard.
Biting ears
Come
and
over
shit.
here a little bit. Here,
Just saying.
speak right into that thing. Tell him. Ask Dex like what he does on the regular with guys on the ground.
Yeah, what do you do? Tell me.
Bite the
I need
ears and
a step by step.
Listen.
What's your go-to move when you're in the what is it, a ring?
arm bars?
Arm.
Like arm bars. You
Okay.
know? Snap a motherfucker's arm out there. sock it.
Ooh.
Listen, Julia and Diana, do you guys like somebody like Diana? I heard you say defend me. When you're with somebody, do they get in a lot of fights because of you?
Ooh.
I don't think so. I feel like I don't attract fights.
Okay, so here's
Unproblematic.
Positive energy.
do you know how to if somebody says something disrespectful to you, do you know how to calm the situation down before the man has to get involved?
I'm really defensive.
Yeah, look like you got a smart
Actually has
mouth.
happened to-
Dayana is very defensive.
Yeah.
We work
I think-
together and I've witnessed this.
Yeah, she has.
firsthand.
I did it at work actually like 2 weeks ago. I almost fought with like Mayweather's company.
Oh, come
Oh.
on.
The money
Yeah.
team. The money team.
I love
I mean,
Mayweather. I love
Did
Mayweather.
they give you a big tip for
I ended up not
apologize?
serving them.
Damn.
I was so over the guy.
I
I was
wasn't
like, I'm
there.
not serving you. It's just not gonna happen.
Damn. You're not built for that bottle
Yeah.
service life.
I am.
But
built
she'll
for
clap
it.
back. She'll defend
It's
herself.
okay.
Yeah.
I will defend myself.
She
That's
doesn't
the
need
one
any
thing.
man.
Yeah.
She'll
Yeah.
just step in.
I mean, I don't think
When
a
I
man.
first
But
met
I
you,
do
you did
like a
come off
man
like
that
that.
defends me though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
that's needed,
Of
obviously.
course.
They say, like, as a man, you shouldn't start fights, but you should be able to end them at will.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate when guys start fights. It's
Right?
like not attractive.
Like, don't start it, but just end
I
it.
don't do fights. I will defend myself.
Yeah.
So like, I'll argue or have a good discussion with the person.
Yeah.
Damn. So,
Not fight someone.
so let's say I'm getting into a fight. Would you start throwing things at the person too? Or you
No,
that type
I
of
don't.
girl?
I don't physically fight
yeah,
someone.
don't.
I'm very.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
verbal.
girls
with it.
like that, yo. They
I'm
start
verbal
throwing
with
shit
it.
at the person.
No.
Like,
No,
yo,
I don't do
chill.
that.
I feel like that's so.
Depends on how deep and highly they're from.
Immature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're from Miami, right?
Don't
What part
hit
of Miami you from?
Kendall.
Oh, you want to jump? Hold on.
Kendall.
You want to jump into the interview portion, JD? So, real quick, Dex, anything you want to say that you did this weekend, or you just got depressed all weekend?
What did I do? Friday night, so I was off. So I did a dinner party at Mao, and then I went to Bar Bevy, which is not usually part of my normal schedule routine. Then I went to Story, and then from Story, I had an after party at my place. And after the after party at my place, I went to Space. I hated it, and I went back and had another after party at my place, and I ended up at the Faina. And then 2 days later, went to sleep.
Are you okay? That's
I'm
my
fucking
first question for you.
fantastic. Yeah, it was great. It was
All
great.
right, folks. October
It's just
10th.
Red Bull, just Red
October
Bull.
10th. You can do the same thing with us, man.
It was just Red Bull,
That's what
yeah,
I'm gonna do.
you know.
JD, I don't even want to ask you what you did this weekend because I was pretty much with you the whole weekend. But any highlight you want to say? Anything crazy?
No, nothing too wild this weekend.
All right, cool. Maybe before the weekend, like maybe like last Thursday, anything crazy happened or no? Good.
Nah, I'm proud of myself though. That's all I gotta say. But,
I do want to say one thing. Tonight I am playing at the Sylvester, so make sure you come check me out tonight.
All right.
It's gonna be an awesome night. And Wednesday nights, I am back to doing stand-up comedy. So
Okay.
check me out.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, Dayana, ask him to do a joke.
Yeah.
Do a joke.
Look, listen, he's just a great talker in front of a crowd.
I'll
I
put
don't
it in
think
the
he's
queue.
funny though. But
later
All right,
on in
later.
the
At
show.
the end, at the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure. I got
think
you.
you
We can't
think
put him
about
on the
that.
spot. Like, he has to come up
Yeah,
with
yeah.
something.
I look like Daffy Duck or some shit.
Yeah, dance. All right, Dex. All right, man. So let's, JD, watch your head. You know what we're doing, man. It's time to go to interview mode. Bong. There we go. Out of the way. And let's talk to the one and only Julia Morgan. Now, this is what you have written on your Instagram. Is that like your middle name or is that your last name?
It's my last name. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at who we're talking to right now.
Ooh.
This is
you got it
Julia-
pulled up.
Julia Morgan. Man, these are some great
I
shots.
took that picture.
Oh, which one?
Ooh.
Which one did you
the
take?
Dayana
The
was
last-
my photographer.
Yeah, I was her. I'm her photographer.
with that Fanta orange bikini.
Yeah,
She looks great.
We
Look
like
at
this
her.
one. Yeah, this is nice.
Amazing.
So what? Let's see what the bio says. There is no bio.
No
So-
bio. I like to be a little mysterious.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, yeah, because look, there's only like what, like 30, less than 30 pictures on here or something. Like,
Yeah. You know, just kind of.
She's doing some
hold on,
cleansing.
hold on.
You
Did you,
ever-
yeah, did you have to sage yourself from a relationship or something? Like what happened?
Yeah, look at her throwing the middle fingers up. You can tell.
Yeah, that's when you're at
this
your.
is me just going through it, I guess.
This
that
is-
that was
I like
90s
that.
night. Okay, I'll say.
Yeah, you get
I-
a little
you
Dua
know, maybe I
Lipa
was, like,
vibes
feeling
here.
myself, whatever.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Just fun little Polaroid.
Very nice. So, why don't you give us the bio then, if you don't have one written on your Instagram? And guys, if you want to check her out, Julia_Morgan with 2 N's. Julia_MORGANN.
Sounds like a stage name, but I like her real name though. I like Julia. I think I named my daughter Julia.
Wow.
I like Julia, Naomi.
Oh, I love the name.
I like the name
Naomi.
Alexandra.
It's my grandma's name, Naomi.
It's
I love
pretty
She's a
random.
great woman.
I think God's gonna punish me
is.
with girls anyway, so yeah, why not?
Punish you. Why punish?
I just feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Girls
I'm gonna
are the
have
best.
girls.
Girls are a blessing.
Girls are the
to this
best,
world.
yeah.
Girl dads are great.
All right, Julia. So give us your quick bio then, since you don't have one listed on the old Instagram.
Quick bio. I don't know.
What have you done? What are you currently doing?
quick bio about me. I just moved here, actually. I'm new to Miami.
All
Yeah,
right.
I think I was one of the third people.
Where are
we
you
met.
from? Where are you from originally?
So this is a hard question when people ask me this. My dad was in the military, so I was like one of those girls that
Military
moved all the
brizette.
time.
Army brat.
Yeah, I lived in some random places, Kentucky a little bit,
Okay.
San Diego, but I moved here from Charlotte, North Carolina. That's where I like went to high school, did the whole thing, college, whatever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Charlotte, everybody always talks about, probably for like the last like 10 years, people have said, oh, Charlotte's going to be the next big city, but it never quite has lived up to that reputation yet.
It's like halfway there. I'd say it's growing. It's getting better since I've lived there. It's got a few cool clubs, few things, but
Nobody gets shot up there.
I mean, people get shot everywhere, man.
Yeah.
People get shot every day.
but
what-
I
how
had
about
to get out of there.
How about the quality of life? It's got to be pretty good around there, right?
I mean, yeah, it's way more chill. You got like you go out of the city and it's just suburbs or like farms. So
nice.
That's
Okay,
nice.
that's
Real
cool.
country.
Yeah.
Y'all.
literally, y'all.
Y'all.
I say y'all a lot here, and I get kind of embarrassed. I'm like, oh my god.
I see the country. in
I'll
you,
be
though.
checking on people at work, and I'm like, y'all doing okay? They're like,
Oh man, people
Pretty
look
good.
ma'am?
People
Look
look
at this Becky asking
like
what I'm
sorry, you guys.
So how do you feel coming down here, man? Like why pick this place? Had you been visiting
Yeah, so my
Florida?
sister lives here, and I would come all the time. And then I was originally only supposed to be here for the summer, but I was like, you know what? I'm not leaving. I'm not going back.
Right.
So I'm here.
Were you a big dog in Charlotte? Like everybody knew your name and it was time to get out of there?
No, I mean, I had some friends.
Okay, hold on. Like
Yes
if
and no.
maybe like a Jay Quan or PD Pablo came through on tour, you might be backstage or something like
Maybe.
that. You get the invitations automatically.
Maybe like those like C-list celebrities.
Yeah.
The baby too.
I might be like in the back somewhere, maybe.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Da Babe?
No, you know, me and my friends would try to like go to the gas stations that he always goes to,
I'm just hanging
and like
out.
try and just maybe have him pull up on us.
if
somewhere.
if El Nino Bebe, if he ever like said, yo, jump in the Sprinter right now while you're at the old 7-Eleven, would you have just done it?
Absolutely,
It would have been a wild night with the Bebe.
of course. No,
Okay.
I'd be in there.
Well, we're gonna talk about that because now you're in the third ring of hell in Miami
yeah.
when it comes to celebrities and wild parties. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but
Okay.
let's get to know a little bit more about you. What are you currently doing right now? Like, how are you able to assimilate into Miami society since you've been down here?
I do bottle service.
Oh, perfect.
Woo, me and Dayana work together.
Oh, you do.
So yeah,
Move.
The
Interesting.
good way
top
to meet
three- the
people.
top
I
three
guess
standouts
that's
there.
how I met JD. That's how I met all
That's
you
how we-
guys.
that's how I
yeah,
met JD.
that's
I met
why
you-
we're here.
I met you on a Wednesday night, I think. Yeah, like back
Yeah.
in June.
Okay, that's interesting. How about we talk about that? How exactly does somebody like JD approach someone like yourself?
I actually remember I was walking by and JD was like, "Hey, new girl."
I
was
never
like,
said new girl.
You definitely said, "Hey, new girl." I was like, "Oh, you must come
That
here
sounds
often.
like
Like, if you know I'm the new girl."
And she told me she's off on a Sunday. We're supposed to link up and never heard back from her.
That seems to happen a lot around here.
No. She had her reasons why. I don't want to put it out there like that. It's
But
okay.
that's interesting. Like, what do you do?
They get
Like,
tired. They get tired on their off
why
days.
do girls just not respond? I'd rather a girl
They get tired.
just be like, yo, you know what? It's not gonna happen.
Honestly,
you just stop.
I'm horrible at replying. And
Why though? You have so many
She's a
people,
stoner,
so many people
probably.
hitting you up.
No, I just. You ever make plans and then it just comes around and you're like,
Nah, I follow through on everything. I love being.
what
old
am I?
school.
What
I
am
love
I
being
supposed to
around
say?
people.
I actually do not want to hang out with you. Well, no, JD,
Yeah.
that wasn't the case though.
No, I wasn't. I know you're caught up. She was assisting her sister because her sister had a newborn.
I was
She was
babysitting.
babysitting.
Aw.
Not really.
Good on
And then
you.
she started
Good
saying,
on
she's
Not
like,
really.
you're in the streets too much.
She was not babysitting for sure.
No, she was.
She woke up and she
Or
just wasn't
doing
feeling it.
ex-boyfriend.
I wasn't feeling the vibe.
No, is it the fact that like sometimes the dude is just not that compelling? He doesn't like, you don't want to feel like getting out of bed. You'd rather just chill all
okay,
day.
no. In most cases, I feel like maybe you can relate. Like working in the service industry, you meet people and you're just friendly to them because,
Exactly.
and they're like, "Hey, can I get your number? Can we
I mean,
hang
that's
out
how you-
sometime?" And you're like,
that's how work
"Yeah,
is.
sure."
Exactly.
And then I never really wanted to hang out with you, but I just was nice in the moment.
You just stood out. You were not from Miami. That's what made it interesting getting your number or your IG, whatever it was. Like, if
But
a
the
girl
way-
tells me they're from
That's
Miami,
exactly why I don't say shit to cocktail servers.
Yeah, because they're just gonna be
Hey, how
nice
you
to you.
doing? I'm like,
yeah. I mean,
are you gonna pour the drink?
Oh no! So you're one of
I'm like that
those.
either.
No, but I changed recently. That's how I got cool. What's her name?
I mean,
Tamara
it's
at 11.
okay. You
What
can
do
be
you mean,
honest.
I have to meet him outside of the
Yeah,
club.
I don't expect
Like,
anything
if I
out of
meet
them.
you outside of
Yeah.
where you work
Yeah,
and you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, I'm a cocktail server, cool. But if you're in the club working, it's like,
Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
half
I
of these
feel
girls
like-
are not from here.
Girls in the club have a bad rep. I've met people and they're like, "Oh, you work in a club?" Like, yeah, what is that? Is it a
Listen,
bad rep? Like, what
it's
do you
not
guys think?
if she, my
What?
tip for all the fellas out there, if she wakes up afternoon more than 4 nights a week, focus on yourself,
Yeah.
kings.
Oh,
I actually don't wake up at noon, and even though I work, I rock it. I try to wake
Okay.
up like by 12:30. Nothing more than that.
You ask if girls get a bad rap for working in clubs. I don't
Yeah.
think. You know what? It's more like, for me, honestly, I think it's more of like an insecurity thing.
I feel like it
Because
depends.
it's like, if I was like, if my girlfriend or somebody was like working in a
so
club.
if your girlfriend was
it's
working in
like,
the club,
hey,
how would you feel?
You know what? I don't really care at this point because I'm, I'm
don't
out.
copy
I'm
my
out.
Yeah,
You
well,
can't
No,
care
no,
if
no.
you're a DJ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
what I was
out. I'm
just
out
gonna
every
say,
night anyway.
yeah.
I like that's
But-
like so
Okay.
double
In
standard.
general,
Exactly.
listen, especially like, you're constant. It's almost like, I'm honest. I'm not trying to say you guys are like strippers, but it's almost like that in the fact that you guys have people throwing money at you all night. You know what I mean? You're paid basically to be nice so that they will buy more and bring more money into the place that employs you. You know
Have
what
you
I'm
been
saying?
a
That's
racket?
right. Well,
So
Yeah, have you been a racket?
Yeah,
it's more
I have
welcoming.
never seen a dollar bill fly through the air.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about they throw dollar bills at them. I'm talking about on their check. They,
someone did do that to me actually.
Oh yeah.
That was my tip.
Was it the money team?
Yeah, was it
Was
them?
it? I don't know, but it was a guy, and he's like, I need you to bring me like this in change and dollars, and I'm like, I got you. I brought it back. I'm pouring the drinks, and he's like, this is your tip.
Well,
That's kind of fun though.
was- I mean, it was
That
different.
means that they like you
Yeah.
and they thought you were a vibe to be
But then
around.
the worst part was everybody was taking my money
Oh,
from
Yeah,
the floor, and I was
exactly.
like, that's my
That's
money.
what I don't like about it because it's
Okay.
not a strip club, so they feel like it's welcome
Exactly.
for
I mean,
everyone.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, they make it rain at regular dance clubs as well, not just strip clubs. People make it rain
yeah,
everywhere. You
it's
know,
fine.
Yeah.
What if
That-
someone
I wasn't mad
handed
about
you a
it.
business card and said, "Do me a favor, go write your Venmo or your Cash App and you bring that
I
card
would
back
love
to me."
that.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
more
the
clean.
boss shit to do.
That's more
Not
clean.
to be
Sure,
like, not to be
yeah.
like, oh, let me go get singles out the back and throw them
Yeah.
at you. Like, here,
Exactly.
bitch. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like I
that's-
was just seeing like everybody
Give me
just
Could be a
Come
little
back with
awkward.
Venmo.
I would
Shit,
just
that's more
kinda
clean. Then you be in touch
smile,
with them
like,
after that.
Give me a business card. Like, yo, write your Venmo and bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the
Wow.
fuck would you
The
do?
worst part, I couldn't
Cash
even
App
get
is
it.
for
I
the
was-
low blows. Don't Cash App them. Venmo them.
No, I prefer
Cash
Cash
App.
Oh,
App.
no. Venmo snitching. Never mind. Because you
guys,
put a little note.
everybody really likes this topic. Huh? Everybody's talking all over each other. Jeez.
I ain't saying nothing.
And
No
this, you know about this, JD, but you continue to do it. I know you're excited to talk about Venmo and Zelle and everything else.
I don't got Zelle.
JD.
Yeah, it's okay. But thank you, Dex, for bringing that up. I'm gonna have to re-up on my business cards since the ladies like that one. That's a good idea.
It's smart.
And so what's
Keep them in your pocket.
You got a beard. Don't take you serious.
okay? That's right.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah. Anyway, JD, your jokes are falling flat tonight. Nobody even understands what you're saying. So keep trying. It's all good.
Wait, hold on a
He looks like
second.
the
Did you
OxyClean
just say
guy.
no one understands what JD is saying?
Well, besides being, not hearing him, it's also the concept of the joke is not really falling through tonight. So
Gotcha.
Bye-bye.
Falling a little flat.
All right, listen,
Gotcha.
Julia, you're currently doing this, but do you plan on staying down here, or what do you want to do? What's your aspirations? Are you an artist or something, or what else do you do?
For the moment, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm gonna go with a flow person. I would say.
All right.
I would say we'll see
Stoner.
how it goes. Be here another year.
Why do you keep
see
saying
where-
she's a stoner, JD? Let her speak for herself. Is that
You said
true?
I'm a stoner.
He was literally telling me that today too.
That I'm a
I
stoner.
wish I was a stoner. You don't understand how bad I want to be one.
Why? Why can't you?
Because I have panic attacks from smoking weed.
Okay, see, that happened to me, and I took a quick break, but now I'm back, and
Nah,
you'll be back
man.
and better than ever.
I'd lose my shit, yo. One time this girl shotgun smoked in my mouth and I lost it.
Another girl story.
What do you
Dude,
mean?
and we've heard this story
That's how I
5
smoke.
times on this
Well,
podcast.
they never heard it.
Yes, we have. We've heard.
Damn it.
JD's famous for
Oh, God.
telling
Here
a
we
story
go,
about
here
a
we
girl
go,
every
here we go,
Thank you.
10 minutes.
Thank you.
No.
I'm not gonna say anything. You just
Are you
say it.
entertained
Yeah.
by
You
this?
say it.
I've learned about 10 new girls. every time.
Sometimes, but sometimes
Sometimes.
it's like you just
Only
kind of
two.
gotta smile and nod.
Oh.
Yo,
Yeah.
but hold on. I'm not trying to pick on JD.
No,
or
yeah,
any- no.
But sometimes they're great, and I relate, and I get some like wholesome advice from it, and I go home a better person.
But listen, how do you
So
how
thank
do you,
you.
how do you ladies feel about that? Like constantly being told about something. I mean, that's automatically putting you in the friend zone. Like,
Hell yeah. Know your fucking
Yeah.
place. I'm not into you. We're good. The
Yeah.
hell? Don't ever come at me. Oh, you dudes talking about girls. I am not your boyfriend. I'm not your ex-boyfriend. I'm nobody like that. So chill. We're friends.
Yeah, we are friends.
should
You
feel
can tell me. You
comfortable
can
when
tell
I
me
talk-
about
you
girls all
come
the
talk to me
time.
about guys too, because I know my place with you. We're fucking friends.
We
and
are.
Friend zone is the best zone. Okay.
Yo,
That's JD's new slogan. I'm gonna say every episode. The friend zone.
Ah, that sounds
Friend
for
zone is the best
nobody. I
zone.
got
Yeah.
something
I'm gonna
that's
close
for
out the
no
podcast
one.
like that.
Yeah, it's great.
real quick, JD, you're giving me like Jimmy Smits vibes right now. Look
Who's
at the
that?
look at the camera real quick.
Who's Jimmy Smith?
We'll sort of show you later, but that's it. Everybody, what do you think? Leave it in the comments. This guy looks like Jimmy Smits right now. I like it. So yeah, okay. So you guys,
Jimmy Smith?
you guys are cool with JD telling you stories about girls. That's fine.
Yeah.
It seems to work, man. He's always around a beautiful young lady, right?
I'm enjoying it while it lasts, bro.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. Well,
One day I can't do that anymore. I want to be a great single dad and minding my business with my dog and my kid. Maybe with somebody who puts up with my shit.
a single dad. He's already saying the relationship's not going to work out. All right, folks. So remember, Julia Morgan, Julia _MORGANN. If you want to get in her DMs and maybe send her some Cash App or Venmo or something like
that.
that.
Her, definitely.
Okay.
Wow.
All right, great. So now let's talk to our other special guest. You guys work together. I guess we just found that out, huh? And her name is Dayana. But look, let's take a look at her Instagram here, and because we've got a long name going on. You got to explain this one. Diana Carolina Diaz Gill. What explain
Yeah,
that?
she's from Kendall, yo. She got Gil in her last name.
What is Gil? What is that a situation about?
That's
It's like a
I have
famous
two last
last name.
names. So it's my mom was very proudful, and she's like, I want my daughter to have my last name. So she put my dad and my mom's name both in one, and now I have two last names.
But they're together, your parents.
They're
Right?
No, my parents are divorced. They've been divorced since I was like 7. So
What
my
age were you
mom was
closer?
she ended up being happy about putting her last name. Wow.
So
Yeah.
who are you
That's
closer
cool.
to? Your dad, mom, or
Yeah.
just both?
Currently, my mom.
What is Gil? What is that origin from?
last-
It's actually pronounced heel,
Oh,
but it's okay.
Heel, like the dog, heel.
Okay. It's Colombian. It's from I don't know where exactly it's originated, but it's definitely Colombian.
Are both your parents Colombian?
Yeah, they're both Colombian.
Okay, 100% Colombiana.
Oh, you think like a guy. I like that.
Okay.
Colombia.
Yeah, man, and that's kind of rare in Latin community where the woman keeps her last name. Is that true?
It's actually common.
It is common.
A little bit. I've known other girls that have both their mom and dad's last name actually.
All right. Well, we see here it says you're a fashion model. Okay, you got that in the bio here.
Yeah.
What is Castañita?
Costeñita.
Yeah. What is that?
Basically where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
So I'm from the coast side of Colombia.
All right, very
Islands.
nice.
Island
Costeñita.
girl.
God is always in control. Do you go to church?
Actually, fun fact, my dad is a pastor.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And he got divorced to your mom, and they couldn't keep it together.
Well, my dad became a pastor after he divorced my mom.
Oh, he found the Lord again.
Hold up. Hold up.
It's a lot.
No, because
Can't
this
even
girl had met you. She was like, yo, she's very religious like me. I was like, I'm like, oh, it's not enough. I don't want to judge you because of what you do, but damn, really, you're big on God like that?
I mean,
you say that's like a bad
Yeah,
thing.
why is that a bad thing,
Yeah.
man?
What?
I
You
mean-
big on
It's not a-
God?
it's not
Yo,
a
what's
bad
the church
thing.
that you go to, Eric?
It's not.
A Midway Assembly of God.
It's not a bad thing. Look, I don't like the way my culture raised me on church. They still
What,
mind fucking-
voodoo?
oh, nah, bro. Don't tell it to a real Haitian
heard
person.
voodoo.
Don't
I've
get
never
up.
been,
They'll
though.
smack the living shit out of you. we don't practice that.
Okay, buddy.
It's stereotypical. So, like, they always raised me like, you go to church, supposed to be a clean person. Like, you don't do this, you don't dress that. So it always stuck with me. You know what I mean? So it's like I see people
no, yeah,
freely.
it's hard growing up. I guess like being
you listen
religious
to
and
rap.
whatever.
What if you die right now? That's the whole.
No,
crap.
yeah, they're very like pinpoint on like, oh, you can't do this. Especially my dad, since the pastor, he's always like, you can't do this, you can't either that.
What's his thought on you?
I mean, I don't live with my parents anymore, and I'm still,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're killing it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
But of course, he has judged me on certain things I do. Especially, he hates that I model, but it's what I enjoy. And at the end of the
Shit,
day,
Katy Perry did it.
yeah.
I don't think Katy Perry's the model.
Well, shit.
She's
She's
an
an
artist,
artist.
singer.
No. I'm not saying she's not a model. I don't think she's the model of how people should live their lives.
Yeah,
But
absolutely not.
But anyway,
Yeah, that wouldn't be the
Exactly.
I mean,
let's
I like Katy Perry, but
let's.
Nothing wrong with Katy Perry.
You like kissing girls, Diana? like Katy Perry?
No.
Okay,
I mean, I've kissed my best friends before,
but like
but not like that.
passionately.
That's how they all start,
or
yo.
no?
No, just like
That's how they
pockets. Like, you know,
start.
your best friend.
It's like a stripper starting a strip club. Then boom, she's doing porno.
No, not that.
All right, let's go back and look at let's look at some of these pictures that your dad hates here.
My dad probably hates all of them.
yeah.
But it's just not
What
talk
about that beautiful black and white one? You should enlarge this. I love this.
That's nice.
I feel like you would like that one.
Yeah,
pretty good.
You should enlarge it.
You could put that one on the wall. It's very nice. I like that.
I'm gonna picture frame it and send it to him. You know?
I like the white one too. You should enlarge that one as well.
If you need
The
a printer,
white
you
one.
This
holler at
one?
me.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh
like
my
this.
goodness!
Kendall Jenner vibes.
I might get kicked off of YouTube for that one. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I can.
What do you mean? That's a very decent,
I
elegant
know it's
picture.
very artistic, but I mean it's a lot going on
Very
there.
artistic.
Okay, okay.
The yellow hat one. I like the black one too, and oily and stuff.
This
yeah,
one
it's
right
a nice
here?
angle.
Yeah.
I actually took that one myself.
Okay.
Nice
Yeah.
belly button too.
These are actually good photos.
Yeah. these
Appreciate
are-
it.
And Dex
I
is a
work with a lot of
photographer.
I work with a lot of great photographers. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, these are nice.
I'm actually a good photographer. That's the funny part about it. That's great. I appreciate
Well,
it.
I'll follow you on
See,
Instagram.
I'll tell you that you're actually a good photographer. That I give that to you.
Yeah.
I think you're a good cook too. I don't know about the others.
Your boys featured in Marie Claire magazine. I'll tell you that
Oh,
much.
no
Okay.
way.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Actually,
Yeah, he's baking a cake in Marie,
Actually-
Marie Claire magazine.
I
That's
trust.
awesome.
I actually worked with a lot of great people.
I
in New York
trust
City where
Dex
I'm
around
from.
women as a photographer. Actually, for a
Yeah,
straight
I'm
guy,
great.
hell yeah, I think he'll be very respectful with them. There's
yeah,
some
yeah,
dudes
yeah.
they're not built for that job.
No, there's
Lawsuits.
some people
Yeah,
you just
Lawsuits.
feel like it's weird.
Yeah,
No. I
I feel like Dex could be really
Yeah, I don't
trusted
keep it-
around.
I don't- I
He
don't
knows
make it
his
weird.
position with them.
Yeah, I don't do
Yeah.
that. It's not my thing.
All right, so we see here also that DM or email for bookings and rates. Okay, and that's DAYCARO if you want to check her out on Instagram.
Decaro.
Decaro.
It's not Dirty Diana, Dina, it's Day. Okay.
Dayana. All right, so what are some bookings that people have DM'd you about, Diana? Like anything crazy?
Mainly photo shoots is all. That's why I put it up there, because I used to do it with no charge, but since I did like a show, I thought, I should start charging people for photography, for photo shoots and stuff. So that's why I have that up there. Nothing crazy, just photo shoots.
Oh,
We always ask everybody, have you got any offers to go to Dubai recently? Or
Like
I've
700
gotten offers of like, can you send me pictures of your toes, or
everybody loves the toes
I
for
don't know
some
what's the
reason.
toes.
Did you send the toe pics?
I didn't.
That's easy braver.
But I don't
That's
know.
easy
It
bread.
just feels
You know what I'm
weird.
saying? It's not too expensive.
Would you do toe pics if someone asked?
If someone asked for me to send a picture of my
Yeah,
toe,
maybe.
I got a beautiful banged up big
You'd
toe. You
think
wanna
about
see
it, right? You'd think
Yes.
about
Think
it.
But it was
about
like an old man.
That should have been. But yeah, I got-
Direct. It
yeah,
doesn't
how mu-
matter
how much-
where you are.
So 1 to 10. What do
Which
you rate?
which foot? The left or the right foot?
Maybe both.
My
Left
right foot's
foot,
cuter.
I got the-
You gotta
yeah,
charge for both.
That's the
So-
left foot is just
Separate.
not like the right foot's a better foot.
Yeah.
My right
Which-
foot.
I feel like is one foot always bigger than the other? Is that just me?
Well, I would take a picture of my right
think
foot
so.
and then I would Photoshop and flip it to make it look like it was both my feet. So you would
I like
see
the way you
my
think.
right flip twice. They'd be like, damn, those are
I'm gonna
two
send them
great-
to you whenever they DM me.
Symmetrical feet.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna
Symmetrical
send
feet.
them to
You know
Oh
what I'm
my
saying?
god.
All right,
Are they like
enough
white toes?
enough feet
White
talk,
nails?
guys.
Toes.
Content is content.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're talking about Diana right now. So you work as a bottle waitress as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you had beef with the money team the other day. Has anybody else disrespect you? They feel like they have liberty to you. The more they start drinking, maybe once that first bottle ends, they start acting a little bit different around you.
I mean, I've never really had disrespectful people. I think it's when they get drunk. I think they feel like they have the power to be rude.
And then the bill comes, they're like, what the fuck? I didn't spend that.
Yeah, so then they're like 4 bottles in. They're like, I want another one. And I'm looking at the non-drunk ones and I'm like, are you sure? Like, should he get another one? And the guy's like, here, I'll give you the money. I want it right now. And I'm like, you're not even giving me the amount of money that you're supposed to give me. Like, you owe me like $300 more. And he's like, just bring me the money. Sorry. I was like, if you give me money, I'll bring it. But most guys don't even have the money to buy more bottles, which is the sad part.
Yeah.
So.
That's terrible.
They
So
do
that's where I
taxes.
stopped.
How do you feel when a table walks in and you ask them what they want and they say Hennessy?
I get
They chose
excited.
I
You're
kind
from North
of
Carolina,
I kind
for
of already
real.
know their vibes. Like once they say Hennessy, okay, I already know your vibe. Like I already know what you're gonna buy.
Do you think you're gonna get a big tip on that table?
No, those are never good tips.
No.
Never.
No.
I
Those are
once,
paycheck to paycheck people.
I actually once got a tip that was literally he wrote $1. Like, I'm not even
Disrespect.
kidding. Like, $1.
Yo.
Like, don't even tip me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who, but I know somebody that went out and ordered a bunch of bottles on the tip line. They drew a smiley face and wrote, "Sorry, love, next time."
Did they spell love LUV?
Oh my gosh.
No.
I would have never. Honestly, I think it's disgraceful.
It is.
I think it's disgraceful. I feel like if you're not ready to, you know,
Yeah.
to come prepared
Hey,
with
don't
that
come out.
20%.
I'm sorry.
You got to work
I
that into
tip
your
well,
budget.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you got to tip. You got to tip. It's not fair. It's not right. You know what I mean?
You ever get that? They put their hands on your hips, like they know you like that, and
Oh,
they
I
whisper
hate
in your ear with the
those.
after party at.
Yeah.
You know, you have to be friendly because that's how you get your tips too.
Of course.
You know, friendly, good attitude, being nice. That's how you get your tips. But the touchy is like, I have people like to go to my face, like right here, and I'm like, okay.
They try to kiss you at all? Or?
A lot like to kiss my cheeks, and I'm just like, don't touch my face.
Has someone ever kissed your cheek and then you broke out that night?
Yeah, man.
That's why I don't like, I don't know. It's like my bubble. I'm picky. I don't like.
All right, Sandy from SpongeBob.
That
Wow.
was
I
like,
don't know.
This
I'm
nigga
just
bottle
picky.
service sounds like such
Yeah.
a dirty job.
It is.
when I moved
It is.
here.
It really is. People are sweaty. You have to pass
Yeah.
by people while they're sweating. I like definitely like shower
Yeah.
twice before I go to sleep.
In North Carolina, people don't kiss on the cheek. So when
Nah,
I came here, I was
yeah.
like, excuse
Oh, that-
me.
I'm not used to that either.
But like,
Yeah.
cheek to cheek.
Well,
yeah.
I get it, but you know what I mean. Like everyone here is like, "Hey, mwah, mwah," and I'm like, when I first came here, I didn't get the memo,
Oh, that's.
Wow.
and I feel like people would think I'm rude. I'm like, I just.
I think it's like a Latin.
I think it's a little weird.
Latin
Yeah.
and European.
Now I'm
Latin
so
and
used to
European.
it, but sometimes it's like,
Especially Miami.
damn, you
Miami's like it's like a
get
thing.
on my
That's how you say
face.
hi.
Yeah.
Nah, if I just met a girl, I like to shake their hand first,
yeah.
and I'll
Oh, I
reject
like the
them.
hand.
I'll
Yeah.
reject them
Hey, how
nicely.
you
Like, I
doing?
just met you. Now that's the third time yet.
So the first time he'll shake their hand. The second time he'll just grab their butt. That's what JD does. He's a very classy guy.
Straight shooter.
Actually, you want to know how JD introduced himself?
Oh,
to me?
please, yes.
Oh yeah.
So I was.
Damn, I don't remember that. You were rude to me when I first met you.
No, it was not rude.
Then you got to know me.
I'm not.
You had just
rude.
started. You
I
didn't
was.
mean that.
I'm just like off. Like at first when
I
I
read
meet
your
guys,
vibe, yeah,
and
I
I
read
have
your
to
vibe.
like observe them. So I was going to the bathroom and I was saying something to the bathroom lady, and he's just standing there and he goes, "You look familiar," and I'm like. I don't
Yeah,
think
you
I know
denied
you.
meeting me.
I'm like, I don't think I know you. And he goes, you look, I forgot who you even compared me to. You're like, you look like this person.
This famous girl. What's her name again?
I forgot.
Well,
her
here's the
name.
person that I think you look like, Dayana. I actually have it pulled
I
up
think-
here.
Everybody has
the first
different.
time. Have you ever heard of a woman named Rose Byrne before?
Sounds
Oh,
familiar.
wow. Rose Byrne. That's
That's
interesting.
it. I think this is
I
exactly
love
who you,
her.
who you
That's
look
good.
like.
That's good.
Wow, thank you. It's a
Yeah.
compliment.
That's a
I appreciate
compliment,
it.
yeah. Mhm.
She's beautiful and she's a great actress.
And she's a model as well. So, have you ever thought about acting at all?
I have at times, but I feel like I would be really bad at it.
You'd be
I
a-
feel like I would have a lot of like mess ups and screw ups.
I see, like in a
wow.
Netflix series, you playing this Latin chick,
Oh, for real.
or like on telenovelas. That's how you guys say it.
Telemundo.
Tell
You just told a Latin chick you see her playing a
Yeah,
Latin
that's
chick.
exactly.
Right.
Yo, that's
That's like
exactly
someone
what I
saying,
was
yo,
thinking.
if you was an actor, you make a good black guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's,
Nah, I
What
see
if I'm
like in a
not Latin
series.
and I'm American and you didn't know?
You like you're from Texas, like Oklahoma, like country girl.
I
You
love
give, you
Texas.
give me that vibe, country girl vibe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, like I said, folks, you can find Dayana on Instagram at what? Say it again. It's at
Decaro.
Decaro. DAYCA.
Carolina.
RO. So these are our two special guests tonight, guys. I'm sorry you're not here with us, but hopefully you're having fun just hearing their voices or checking them out on YouTube. And now we're gonna talk about some topics. I want you guys to give your input on everything we talk about. Okay.
Dope.
All right, because I don't really care what either of these guys think, because some of these topics are very. I need to hear the female
You need our-
opinion on
okay.
on this stuff.
We
All
got
right,
you.
let's talk about R. Kelly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a real shame, but it had to happen. R. Kelly was convicted of all counts of racketeering and abuse and everything else. He still has 2 more states to go through. I think he has Minnesota,
more states?
Minnesota, and,
It's not good.
and another
It's over.
state. I don't know what
He's
the other one is,
fucked.
but
I think it's over.
he's so
yeah,
fucked.
there's a possibility he'll spend the rest of his life in jail at this point. But listen, honestly, man, I really don't know what the actual like charges were and like how people can prove that he did what he did outside of just testimony. I don't know how that's the case. And
Nah, DMX snitch. He kept it a
well,
buck.
fellas, moving forward, you gotta be careful, man. Moving forward, like you never know when you could be taken down. If you're doing stuff wrong, your karma's gonna come back to you. But if not, there's also, some people get convicted and there's no real solid evidence. But this is what happened to R. Kelly, and his lawyer doesn't think it was the right thing, and this is what his lawyer had to say about
Professional
it.
liars, what they are.
He was not anticipating this verdict because, based on the evidence, why should he anticipate this verdict?
That's right.
When you
That's
go
right.
to discovery, you saw witness after witnesses giving 3, 4, 5 different versions as to what they said happened here. The government cherry-picked.
All right,
So I'm gonna tell you the first mistake that R. Kelly made by looking at his lawyer.
Go
Okay?
ahead. Oh,
Yeah, that lawyer. I wouldn't trust that lawyer.
That's his lawyer. No wonder he didn't get any.
Hell
He
yeah.
got convicted.
The last name-
First of all, if I had faced any charges, my lawyer's last name would have been like Rosenblum or
Oh,
something.
my God.
Because that right there, that is not how you get free.
No, there was a lot of lawyers
Dude,
that
he like
he
Mr.
went through that didn't want to work on the case.
He
You know
like
what I
Mr. Washington from The Wash, okay? You know, like,
Yo,
that is not my
this is like a
lawyer.
country pastor.
He looked like the guy that had the fucking fly in his mouth when he was doing the news. He had fucking sunglasses on just now. And he's talking to the press. That's your lawyer? First of all, his tie was crooked. His tie was going into the
All right,
left
hold
side
on.
of his jacket.
Let's take a look.
And the
at
glasses
Oh my
don't go
God,
with it.
it is.
That's my lawyer?
Yo.
That's my lawyer? No, that's called
Yo,
life in prison right
he's
there.
got those always tint glasses on.
Next.
Yeah,
Transition
it doesn't go
glasses.
with
He's
him.
not picky with his clothes. He's not
Yeah.
gonna do
Bro,
that.
he looks like he's
We
selling.
gotta see the shoes
He
too.
looks like he's selling life insurance.
well,
In a southern state.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he does not look like
R. Kelly's life needs insurance right now. That's a real shame.
nobody would take the case.
Ladies, have you ever met R. Kelly in person before? Either one of you guys?
No,
Nah, they're too
I'm
young.
probably a
for
good
that.
thing.
They're too young for
Yep,
that.
like he said.
Actually, are they?
I mean, really? Come on. But yeah, he's probably, by the time you guys have been in the clubs, he was probably already in the penal system.
The last song he did was Chris Brown, right? Juicy. That was the last track. he
Lady
had.
Gaga and R. Kelly, that was like the last, I guess, hit that they had to pull.
It's just a shame, He has a good discography. It's a little embarrassing playing that song.
And-
I used to love I Wish, man.
Like the best song you could play from him right now is When a Woman's Fed Up. Like that's how women feel about it.
Ignition.
Well, you know
I wanna
you know how
piss
many
on
how many
you.
songs he's written that you listen to on the radio every day. So
Yeah,
you're
he's a
you're
songwriter.
listening to R. Kelly constantly. You just don't know it.
Yeah.
But so any opinion on what happened there? Either one of you guys, Julia or Diana?
Shame.
Shame. Would you be one of those protesters like shame, Robert Kelly?
Robert.
I mean, I agree. I wouldn't want him as my attorney, basically.
Okay, you're so stuck on the lawyer.
That
Okay.
lawyer.
Like,
you
yeah,
said,
like,
right?
just looking at him, you can tell he's not gonna help you win that case.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
It's just,
He might help you get a bucket of chicken.
Yeah. Okay, Dex. Just everybody knows Dexter Hobbs said that, not me or JD. Okay. He's thinking about that 11 chicken. It's on his mind for some reason. All right, cool. So not a lot of opinions on R. Kelly, and that's fine. We can keep it moving, man. Here's something along those lines, and this is something that was a brutal wake up call to me. Coming to Miami, brutal wake
Come
up
on, you're
call.
from
What
a
does
big
it say? I
city. You've
can't
seen
even
worse,
see it.
man.
I have seen. Listen,
You've seen
I
worse.
come from
going
New York
to
City, but listen, the level of close proximity to celebrities and the small amount of hot girls surrounding them is not anywhere else like it is in Miami. And let me show you what I'm talking
Posted
about.
Game's changed.
that.
Social media made it to
One of
it,
our
bro.
friends, Junil, he's a great DJ. He posted this on his social media today. If she going to the Drake party tonight, focus on yourself, King. That's what he said.
Yikes.
If you're going to the Drake party
What's wrong
tonight,
with Drake
focus
party?
on
I
yourself.
actually
King.
saw this kind of getting posted around.
I think I
on
saw this
people's
too.
stories.
I don't know where I saw it.
Oh, hold on now. From girls or guys? Who was posting these things?
It was all guys.
It was guys. Yeah.
Oh,
guys
yeah.
and their insecurities. Oh no.
Why would you-
Oh.
It's the truth.
I don't blame them. You see, I
Okay,
know he's not
okay.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that neither.
What's wrong with going to the Drake party?
Exactly.
I mean, there's
You got
nothing
your
wrong with
prime.
going to the Drake
I feel
party.
like everyone has it so wrong.
No.
I would take my boyfriend. To
I
the
love
party
Drake.
with
I would
me.
love
What,
to
the
go to this
thousand? It was like
party.
1,000 girls and like 12
hey,
guys.
guess
that
what,
Dave and
Diana?
busted?
Diana thinks she's gonna take her boyfriend to the Drake party. No, you're not.
Why not?
You're definitely not.
He's gonna be
no.
stopped.
It's sweet of you, though.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I would.
She said it's sweet of you.
It's sweet of you.
Well, okay,
I would
so-
want to bring my boyfriend.
Splendid
If I had.
sweet.
why
It's
not?
splendid.
Like, yeah, let's
sweet.
go.
All right, so Julia, you seem like you're acquainted with some of these situations. Have you been invited to a Drake party before?
Well,
Well, who does it? Who is doing? That's what I want to know.
I wasn't-
Who's doing the inviting? Who's rounding up the girls and getting them there. That's I want to know who that
A
person
me
is.
guy, a
just
guy
say-
with dreads in New York named Jay James. I swear to God, I'm not
him?
even playing. Yo, honestly, I know Jay James, and he knows info about every single Drake party. And he calls me and Jazz and said, "Yo, Drake's doing a party tonight." And he knows he is, because you know those guys that like, yo, I'm sorry, Jay. Like if you see this, you know what I'm saying. Listen, you the man. You know what I'm saying. You got plugs. But Jay James is this vegan guy with dreads. Vegan.
Oh, he's vegan. At least
He
he's
came to my
vegan.
crib. No, I'm serious. Jay James. He's in the mix. You know, he's always working with DJ Spade. He's always with Spade. Okay, and he knows every single fucking Drake party.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, Drake's doing a party tonight. He got us. He put us onto the Scorpion one where they gave away all the free jackets at the Faina. He
That's
knows
cool,
about
though.
every
I
party.
went to that one.
He knows about every single Drake party. Jay James, yo, light skinned dude with dreads, kind of looks like J. Cole.
Okay, we got
Can't
it.
ball
We
like
got
him.
it. Jay James, thanks, man. Okay, that's not who's doing it in Miami right now. I want to know who is the roundupper. Who's the guy that wrangles the ladies, and how do you go about doing it? I guess you don't have to do too much, right?
It's the promoters.
Which promoter?
I'm not gonna drop
Nah,
names.
hell no, don't care.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you've been
okay.
invited to the Drake party? Did you go to Dave and Buster's?
I was working, or else I probably would have attended Dave and Buster's.
damn, I'm
for
sure
Reminds
it
me of that
came with a
episode
tip.
of
But
Atlanta.
what's the bad rep about
Okay, there's
that?
no bad.
I don't see a bad rep about it.
The
If
bad
you're-
rep is not that we're worried about you're gonna be carried away by Drake.
Yeah.
You're gonna be carried away by one of his bodyguards or former bodyguards, or maybe you're gonna be hanging out with his right hand man over there. Those are the people we worry about. We don't care about Drake. No, he can only smash but so many ladies per night. Okay,
Right.
And are you guys think he?
I'm just a Drake fan, so I would.
So what do you want to do? Hang around and watch him like sip on?
Yeah,
something all night?
absolutely. Yeah, I do.
Why not?
Do you want to like laugh at all his jokes and give him a shoulder rub after he bowls or something
Sure.
like that? What's the? I mean, I understand. I've gone to Maxim parties and stuff where there's been ladies around.
Yeah.
Like that's why guys go to like clubs when like an Instagram model or stripper is hosting. You think maybe I'm gonna have a chance in talking to her. I could be the one that night. That's what dudes
Idiocracy.
think. What do girls think when they're going to a Drake party? Maybe I'll be the one. Maybe he'll notice me. I'm gonna put my special
no.
sexy
I don't
dress
think
on.
I already
Yeah.
know Drake. I don't think Drake would even look twice at me, but I don't think
I don't
I'm
think they
Drake's
really
type.
care. I think they just.
Yeah, a lot of
I
girls
would
say
just
that.
go, cause why not? When else am I gonna go to a Drake party? You know.
I think celebrities just like the attention.
And I think
Look, if
it
you're
has a
young-
bad rep because
Fair enough.
for whatever reason. You
All
know?
right. Well, you know what, Dayana? It's great that you brought up your boyfriend, because what happens?
Yeah.
What happens when the boyfriend says, "No, you're not going to that party tonight"? What do you say?
The thing is that he never says no.
Okay.
Which is not
That's
a bad
great.
thing. I mean, of course, I wouldn't ask him for something that obviously would be incorrect. I think, I don't know. I think we have like trust. Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So every DM you
That's
get,
good.
you share it with
I
him?
always tell him where I'm going to. Yes,
That's good.
he literally knows everyone that DMs me.
That's
Wow.
Uh oh. So JD, you better watch out.
My
You better
DMs are
watch out,
very
my G.
respectful.
He's proofread every one of yours, and he's
My
not very happy. He
my
gave you
DMs
about a D minus, I think, on your
My
spelling.
DMs
Let's
very-
say
I have
this. He's
great
not
spell.
insecure. That's what it is.
That's good.
When a guy's secure, they
yeah.
don't really care that much. Like
My
not that they
DMs
care
are
that
very
much,
respectful with her.
Or you
That's
just
good.
got yeah.
but they just don't worry.
Well, here's the thing. It's not about worrying about what's going to happen right now, because I trust anybody that I would be with as well. But it's that I think women in general are always keeping in their file index the next person that they're going to be with, just in case you mess up. And the closer you keep getting, you just keep getting. Maybe you played the friend zone like this guy over here. And that means you're just one
It's
step
peaceful.
a little bit closer. If he messes up or if he does something wrong, you're gonna slide right in there. I don't want you meeting those next in lines. You can do that on your own accord,
I think
not while you're with
Nah.
me.
I
I'm
feel
not
like that's
trying
a
to
horrible way to
control my girl.
live.
I think you're speaking about the monkey bar theory. you
Go ahead,
know?
explain.
The
Dex.
monkey bar theory
Yeah.
is a theory that, it's like children in a playground on the monkey bars. You see, women, when they have a man that they're very confident with and secure with, they hold onto that one bar very, very tightly.
Yeah.
But the second he fucks up, they kind of get in the swing, right?
Uh-huh.
And they grab onto the next one, right? And what happens is, based on how things turn out between that first hand and that second hand,
Yeah.
decides whether or not they say, you know what, I'm just going to stay here and swing a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
it's like
or I'm just going to let go and latch on to the next. But there's always like that transitional period. See, guys, we just fucking fall off the goddamn monkey bars.
And I was
Try to get
grateful.
back up.
I feel like men are like that more than girls.
And
Yeah.
no.
No,
Both.
You guys are like
I'm
It's a
sorry.
mutual
Dogs
thing, but it's
are
more
used to
women.
Women are the gatekeepers.
Yeah,
I don't-
yeah.
I've been
I don't
around
know
a
why
lot of
women
women
think
who taught me
that.
that.
They're gatekeepers, right?
No.
Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No,
please.
you're saying the truth. It's true what he's
I
saying.
mean, some girls could be like that. I'm not gonna lie. I know
Yeah.
girls that are like that. That they have like, just in case I'll have
they
that
have their
guy
like
there,
backups. They keep their hose on the
But I
side.
think
But If you're with someone and it's going good, then you don't need to do that.
Look, pussy's power, right?
Right.
You guys can get laid anytime you guys want, any attention. We just have to go fish for it and look stupid most of the time.
See, that's the problem.
Or we could have it too.
Plus, after a breakup, I don't want to go to someone.
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
just like.
That's the thing. Like,
Most women don't.
I kind of just want to like be
I feel
alone.
like
Like
it's
nobody
half
bother
and half.
me.
There's some that
Exactly.
Yeah, how long does that last,
I have
Diana?
female friends
It
that
lasted me 3 years.
some
3
girls go
years.
crazy. And
3 years before I got another boyfriend.
Well, we're not talking about boyfriends. We're talking about a freak fest occasion after the
we?
club one night or something like that.
Wait, the
freak
fuck are
fest.
you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I'm so confused.
So let's say you
No,
broke
you know
up
what he
with
did?
him.
That's what
He sent you some messed up text. He got on your nerves,
Yeah.
and you meet some guy. You hit it off. You've
There
been
you go.
drinking.
I mean,
Exactly. You have no control. It might happen. It might not.
if he's buying me food,
Yeah, buy some grilled
Ladies.
cheese.
You know who wonders like you know,
By
remember,
Dayana,
remember the
grilled
protest?
cheese.
where they
but
were-
that's it.
they
After
were
that
throwing the
day,
bricks?
there's like.
Hey, hold on, ladies. Dex wants to make a very clever joke. Go ahead.
It's not a clever joke, but I'm
It's
just
gonna be
trying
really
to
good.
make it like a little comparison. You know, Wonder when he's talking, he's like, you know, those protests where they were like throwing the bricks and they were accusing people of wearing all black suits, walking around, and they really worked for the other side, and they were putting bricks out for people to throw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I know
See,
exactly
that's what
you're
media
talking about.
personalities like this bastard do. So you have a conversation, he'll just throw a little curveball out there.
Yeah.
And he hits the little
He's
button,
radio
and then fucking
personality.
And then
the
you're
camera
like,
pans.
wait,
You know,
Sets you up.
he does it. He
sets you
sits
up.
back.
I'm not setting anybody up. I have
He's ready with his question.
I have real
He
like
purses his lips and
real,
rubs his beard.
I have a real interest in this topic. I just feel like, especially, you know, it's a real wake up call coming from New York down to here. It's like you're in a lot of competition. Up there, it's like there's so much going on, and there's like real money in New York. Down
Yeah.
here, it's all like kind of play stuff, and it's people on vacation,
Connections.
and it's like, you know, like people. People want to have fun for the weekend, and like you're constantly having a new group of people having fun for the weekend it's almost like Las Vegas or something like that. So you're constantly going to have a better option of something to do. You can't like every weekend, if you try to stay with a girl, you're not going to be every weekend be able to do something better than somebody coming from out of town could do for them that weekend, or like maybe an artist comes
Honestly,
in.
I'm gonna cut this right first.
I was gonna say
I'm gonna
something
break
too.
down the
Yeah.
relationship geographics of
Yeah.
Miami. Now that I lived here for 6 years, I have people that I've dated, I have people that I'm friends with, I have people that, you know, I get it now. Okay, it depends on where you live. Okay, if she lives in Edgewater,
You
downtown,
know where you stand.
the beach,
You know your place. with
okay, any of those areas, focus on yourself, King. You got to go out west. Okay, okay, we got to go out west.
The Broward
All my
girls.
friends, okay, I have a lot of friends that live in like, you know, what the fuck? I got something in my.
Talking to the mic,
I am
Dex.
talking into the mic. Okay.
He's got
Depends on the neighborhood.
Colombian
Depends on how
flu.
far west. I don't have the Columbia flu. You keep cracking that fucking joke. All right,
Keep
stop.
going.
All right. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Jay.
exactly. You
know
didn't know what you were
I'm
gonna
saying?
say.
I didn't know I was
We
gonna
get
say.
it.
Like
Go-
interrupt
The people
you-
out west.
his
Okay, the
mojo.
people out west.
Go to the suburbs.
Okay.
That's what we're saying.
The
That's
suburbs,
That's the
right.
same where every city. We
Like,
get it, but it's
What's
a
it
lot
called?
different. It's a
Westchester
lot
and Kendall
different.
and shit. There's relationships out there,
Dude, it's-
Once they live in fucking
Okay.
downtown,
That's where the families
it's
are.
Like, yeah, it's where the
I
families
say
are.
yes and no. Like
Yeah,
I
I don't-
agree and
I don't agree.
I was
Really?
born.
How are
here.
you gonna base a girl
Like,
off where she lives?
I'm not
Yeah.
based on where she lives, but I'm
If you're
just saying.
from Kendall, I can trust you
It's
more.
like I trust the
You're a
people that
little
live out west
close-minded.
more.
No, I was
because
born
if
and
you
raised
live
in
5
Miami.
blocks from 11, I don't know if I trust you.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean,
You
you
get what I'm
make
saying?
sense.
Yeah.
For
What do you
most,
mean?
you make sense for most, like, or some girls in Miami. You might
Okay,
not
if
all
a girl
girls.
is not from Miami,
Okay.
okay, and she moves to Miami and she moves to fucking Midtown, okay, and they go out 4 nights a week, okay,
Yeah.
That's
now, is
different,
that someone
because they're
to
not
trust
from
me?
Miami,
No,
yeah.
but if someone
Chances
that
are,
if
yeah.
somebody lives in Kendall and their fucking uncles and their moms and their families live out in Kendall, and they have
You're
family
right.
members that can see their behavior, they behave a little bit different than the people
Yeah.
that have left their families behind in the fucking Northeast or the
Okay.
West Coast to come
Or
live.
when they're driving like 30
I've
minutes
lived
to the club.
I haven't lived like all my life in Miami. Like I've come.
From
I've
Oak- you from
left
Oklahoma?
and come.
Right, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
there's certain people that have certain core values.
Their
that
habits
family
are gonna
values
be
that are
more.
rooted-
All right, we get it, Dex. We got
Yeah.
that. The same thing happens every place. That's
Yeah,
fine.
I think
but
it's
people
everywhere.
people can
City
be.
girls.
So Dex looks for the good girls and he turns them bad. He looks for the good,
turns them
and just the
bad.
same way JD looks for girls from coming from out of town. He turns them bad.
Nah.
He's sick of the people that are in this city. I get
ain't
it.
trying to
I think it
turn
depends on
nobody
your
bad.
values. That's it. Just as a
Okay.
person.
So
just who you
so
are.
maybe we can go to VU Church or go to a church or something.
Nah,
like
that-
that.
It's not
got
about
girls there,
church.
too.
It's just how you
I'm
were
not gonna lie.
raised.
I'm gonna sound guilty. I used to go there just look at women. I just couldn't believe that.
To
was
go to
church.
church,
Oh my
look for
God.
women.
I gotta go,
Oh,
man. I gotta do it.
I'm dead
JD,
ass.
get out of here right right now.
I'm dead
That's a
ass.
good idea,
And
man.
then I started going to like normal church
to
by
be
myself.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just couldn't
Well, at
cope
least-
that I went to 11. I saw this girl. She gave me her number. And next day, she's with her biker shorts and her Yeezys on. Like, she's just there.
In
I just
church?
didn't- Yeah, I just didn't get
I don't know.
it.
I don't trust the girls on the Instagram
I
that say
just-
God first.
I
Those
just
be the
didn't
ones
get
that
it.
be.
That's Diana.
What do you mean?
She has that in her bio, my G. What's hold on, Dex?
I didn't say God first. I
What-
said
what-
God
But
is
hey,
in control. of
I don't want to diss
I'm gonna
that
shut
church.
the fuck up. Let's go to the next
I don't want to
subject.
diss that church. That what's his name, Pastor? What's his
Yeah,
Pastor
Wilkerson?
Offering?
Okay.
Listen, your sermon is phenomenal. When I used to go there, I was at the lowest point of my life. Appreciate it, but I just
JD.
something didn't sit, you know. And then next day, hey, what the fuck are these
Wait,
girls
hold on, wait,
doing?
hold on. Let me just register what you just said just now. You just said when you was at the lowest point in your life,
I'd still go for the sermon,
you would
but
go
the
to church
environment.
to look at the women.
Yeah, but the sermon
That's basically
was
what you
still
said.
good.
Because if you piece together everything,
I mean, he's trying to
When I was at the lowest
I'm
point of my
trying
life, I used to
explain.
go to church.
I'm
to look
not
at the women at
bashing on
booths.
it at the end of the day. I'm not. My friends used to drag me out there. That's why I used to go there. I didn't go there.
So your
personally.
homeboys
yeah,
took you there, so you didn't actually want to go to church, but your man's was like, "Yo, there's some joints in the
I
church.
just- no,
we're gonna
no,
go
they
over there."
didn't
But you
say
happen
that.
to be at a low
They
point in your
didn't
Never
life.
heard of that. Wow.
I've only
I'm just
been
piecing together what
I
you're
just-
saying.
this
Context
is a show
clues, context
to talk
clues.
about bold topics. I will talk about that. A lot of people don't want to admit that. Something just you should ask church. But hey, it's a great sermon though.
All right. Well, you know what? Can we get back to this real quick? Because I feel like, Diana, I respect your opinion, and I think that you definitely have a lot of things to say about this, but I think you're in a different position that you're not like a single woman right now. So let me ask Julia real quick. So you understand what I'm saying though about, like you said, why shouldn't I go to this party? What's the bad connotation of of going to a party like this? You know what it is? It's the fragile male ego. If you because you're probably not gonna get with long term anybody that you meet at that party. You know what I mean? Or maybe you will. Who knows?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you want to deal with somebody,
Fucking engineer.
if you want to deal with somebody, you got to know that it's gonna hurt their ego that you doing that instead of like, I booked this reservations at Olive Garden tonight. Why are you going to Drake's party?
I would go to Olive Garden
Yeah.
with them.
See, Diane, I knew it. I knew
Not
it.
the night you
But
go,
even-
but not the night of the
the
Drake
thing
party.
is that
Yeah,
even
I
if
was
Like,
like,
we could go tomorrow,
I
but
say,
I'm gonna
babe,
go
let's reschedule. I have to babysit.
Let's.
Okay, so check the. Oh, there we go. Exactly. Thank
Damn.
you. In comedy, that's called a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
Even if I were single, though, I think I would act the same way.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes
I mean,
and no. Some certain situations, probably not, but yes.
Depends on every girl's
Yeah.
different.
Look.
so.
There's nothing wrong going to that party. If you're at your prime, you're like 21 up until like 27,
Oh no, I would definitely go
28.
to Drake's party.
Go ahead and do it. Now, at the end of the day, if you have a great communication skills, whatever, respect and
Yeah.
honesty with that
Make some
person,
connects.
no
Yeah,
problem.
don't get
But
jealous.
it does come with a catch in a way, because let's say you start getting in deep contact with these dudes. Let's say you're that chick that's that dope
Definitely going to.
personality and they be in touch with you often. You're always at their parties and stuff. You
Listen,
know?
I would let my
Now,
shorty.
if it's a one time thing, cool.
I would let my shorty go to the Drake party.
Yeah, I would
you
too.
let your
You know why?
girlfriend? Yeah.
Because
I
I'd be
would
like,
too.
I'm like, listen, if you with me, you not doing too well in life anyway. So
Exactly.
you might.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Dex. That was good. I'll give it up to you.
If
for
I'm,
that.
if I'm your priority, yo, you can go to the Drake party, try all you want. I'll see you tomorrow.
That- I mean, that's
I'm kidding. I would
honestly,
never say
that,
that to my
honestly,
girl.
that's
Oh my
God.
that's
I would never say that
why
to my girl.
that's why I let somebody
I'm
go.
actually doing great,
I let somebody
so,
go to
like-
Rolling Loud with JD. You know, I was like, I'm not bringing you there. You might as well go with JD. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he could have gone himself. He
Right-
just didn't
right,
want to
JD?
pull his
And where
strings.
are you today?
Remember that, JD? You
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that?
that was a funny one, man. You
Oh, that
see
was
the
real
way
funny.
that
was real funny.
Thank God that they was respectful. They didn't put a post.
Yeah.
But look,
Fun times.
I don't care. I'm at a stage in my life like I went through this already, so I really don't give a fuck whoever I date that goes to these events. As long, hey, I can't control you.
No, you're not heartless. You're not gone through this before. You just given up. And this is a fake.
Yeah,
it's a
like,
fake front that you put
no,
on. That I don't
it's not a
care.
fake
I don't
front. I
really.
really
You care.
don't.
Really, you care. But you just pretend that you don't care.
Because I want this lifestyle. It's gonna come with that.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you're
have to
a
do
I
very
it.
think it's all about
emotional-
respect.
Emotional person, JD.
In my opinion.
I just think if the person generally respects me naturally, cool. I'm not gonna be like, oh, respect me. No, just
No,
if it's
not in that
natural.
What are you,
like-
Pootie Tang? What is that?
If it's a natural respect she wants to give me, cool. But I'm not looking for that. I'm at a stage right now. I can date a bottle girl. I can date a hot bartender. I can probably date a porn star. No, hell no. I just don't care. Like if the communication's clear,
Yeah. So you're saying it doesn't matter what their job is.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care.
It matters
Come
about their
back
heart,
to me.
okay?
No, we're not
everyone?
talking about people's jobs because the girls invited to Drake's parties are probably like estheticians and things like
First
that.
of all,
nurses.
first of all,
You can
first of
trust
all,
nurses.
first of all, if your
You
girl,
said it, JD,
if
not
your
me.
girl got an invite to Drake's party, there's a 50-50 chance she might work a booby trap and you don't know about it. Okay?
Oh yeah,
Because he invites a lot of strippers.
Yeah.
There's a lot of strippers
you
involved in
can
those
tell when a
parties.
girl's a stripper. Low
You'd be like,
key
wait
if
a
you
minute,
hang
hold
out
on a
with
second,
her.
hold on a second. Who gave you this invite? Where'd you get this from? You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is, man. Coming up,
It's fine though.
coming up, you know, as like a young dude, like going to the clubs and stuff, I would see like the older guys like getting girls, whatever. Then, you know, as I finally, you know, have money and could probably be doing the same things that those guys were doing, you know, back then. Now these like little SoundCloud rappers come in and they take the thunder,
They just
baby.
changed the
Yeah,
whole-
they changed the whole dynamic. You had to be
Actually-
established in the game like 17 years. You had to be like a Jay-Z or a Diddy or a Puffy or something back then to like pull the same girls that some of these guys who have
fucking
one record
bad.
out pull in.
It depends because there's not that many of them. And honestly, preying on the younger guys' efforts, like the younger guys bring all the girls out and you just go out and you step out as the older dude. It's just, I don't know. It's just better. First of all, there's something called grown man strength. Again, when those things happen and pop off in the club, they're not.
But then you
taking
might
out.
mess your knee up, so you gotta watch out for that.
I mean, I messed my knee up doing martial arts.
Grown man
They'll mess
strength
their knee
things.
up walking through the club and they'll slip on something. You get what I'm saying? Like I was actually attacking somebody. You know what I'm
Dedex,
saying?
if you
It's
was
a little
looking
different.
for a fight, why don't you be a celebrity bodyguard?
I'm not looking for. I don't look for fights. I just think that people should know how to defend themselves.
Okay.
That's
You get what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't look for fights. I said that's why I said it's not about starting a fight. It's knowing that you can end it.
Okay.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
All right. Well, anyway, Julia, listen. You know, you're more than welcome to go to any celebrity's party. I'm,
Thank you.
I'm sure
Shit,
both.
look at his statue.
I'm sure.
Why
Yeah,
not?
exactly. I'm sure both of you girls. You know what, JD, you're just the thing that I don't like. I don't like giving up. I don't want to give up. The way that this is how I just see your mentality, and this is that. Look at them. Why can't they have that? Nah, B, I'm gonna fight for it. I don't care. I don't care if
He's
you're
got a B on his
Son,
fitted.
I don't care if you're Trey Songz, my G. Get out of the way. I could look. You got all of this. I got some of this, and we're gonna fight. This is what's gonna happen. I'm not just gonna sit back. You know what? You're right. You go ahead. Maybe tomorrow if you're free. Okay, bye.
Oh God.
I'll call my other options.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
call my
not
other options.
Okay, you have other options. That's great. That's called giving up, though, man. If when you're ever gonna
I
get
just
what you
don't
really
have-
want.
I'm just saying.
You
I
can't
think.
always
I think
have
that
other
interested
options.
in.
all your life, though.
despite what people may believe, women do like good guys.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Of course.
Yeah, Julia sounds very convincing with that.
Some of them.
Yeah.
You see that they awed him twice. I mean, they did say the friend zone was the best zone, so I don't know. But there was, I mean, people like that shit. You get what I'm saying? They like when people are fucking, I guess, you know, genuine and wholesome.
What about you,
Yeah,
Diana?
of
I mean, those are the ones you
course.
end up marrying at the end of the day.
Is that how?
Yeah.
Right. After you had slept with
After
everybody
you
else,
You've been to
had
Drake's
a
Drake's
horrible-
party.
after you slept with everybody else for years, and it's like now it's time to settle down. Like, oh,
But
you
I'm-
ready for this, my man? Yeah, I got you.
No.
All right.
But you know what? That's the other thing.
When are you
listen,
getting married?
listen. There's always two
40?
sides because the same way that girls always have options. You know, always gonna have people coming through. Then there's a new batch of girls that are always coming in, younger, in the scene, bong bong bong, pushing. It's like almost like that quarter machine at the old boardwalk where you drop a quarter in and some of the quarters fall off as the more you drop the quarters. That's what happens. Young girls come in, bong. The older ones or the people that have been around a little bit, been around a couple of those Drake parties, get pushed.
There's some
Well, still, you have to
14-year-olds.
realize something that people still want excitement. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's like you think men are the only ones that want to live exciting lives and spontaneous lives. It's like no, people are young. They want to be exciting. They want to live their life
Yeah,
of
get out your
excitement and do
system.
different shit. And then once they're done, they want to settle down, and that's it. It depends on when you catch those people
Yeah.
in that phase in life. So
Yeah.
you can't
No,
take that away from people.
It's society changing. You know, we grew up thinking that the man is the hunter, and you're supposed to go out and do it, and then the woman just sits back and waits. But now TikTok has changed everything, and now women are hunters as well.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Okay?
If you don't,
We've been
as
hunters.
a guy that's older, if you
Yeah,
don't
I don't
want to
do
deal,
Bumble. I don't do any of these
if
dating
you don't want to
apps.
deal with those scenarios that you guys are referencing, go talk to someone that's 34. But if you're gonna go talk to a chick that's 25 or 24, you're gonna have to deal with it. Like that's it.
Yeah,
It's
see,
because you're
most
not
of you
ready.
guys like
go
older
talk
men,
to an old
but it
joint.
comes with a consequence, though.
That's
Consequence.
What's the
Why-
consequence?
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
the consequence?
They don't want you guys to do those kind of activities. Most of them.
That's not
Most
true.
of them are selfish. Some of them are supportive. I am
feel
sorry,
like-
I don't
my
know.
older guys. I gotta say that. Like this is an interesting topic. You guys want this guy that's like in the late mid-30s, pushing close to 40 most of the time. Then you're 23. You're at your prime. He's been there, done that. Some of them are supportive. Some of them, not all of them. Like how do
I
you
think
guys
it depends
play
where
with
you're
that?
standing in life. Like I've dated a 30-year-old once when I was 21.
It doesn't count. I'm talking about mid-30s, pushing close to 40.
All right, JD.
It's not,
I
no,
mean,
no, it's no.
That's
no.
a little.
I'm no
I
comment.
did 10
I've seen
years.
girls that
That's
like
Never,
that.
I don't have experience with that.
I mean, the only thing there was nothing bad with the relationship, but I think that he was already looking for like marriage. And
Yeah,
I
that's
wasn't
what they
ready
want.
for
Of
that.
course. You're at different
I'm
stages
21.
in your
No,
life.
don't
At
get. It's not
21,
all of
I'm
them.
not ready for
There's
that.
dudes in their mid, late 30s or more laid back. They just want to have fun. That's cool. There's some they're like, where the fuck are you going? They don't get that.
No,
You didn't get it out of your system yet. They did.
No, because he was also like going out too.
Okay.
So I like I said,
All right.
it just depends.
She's
like, the
she's
stage of life.
refuting every one of your little
I
options.
am.
Sorry, JP.
Good.
All right,
Hey,
listen.
hey, I'm just asking.
everybody has their own thing. There's anomalies to every type of person. So everybody's going to be different. Okay, we get it. If you go to a Drake party, you don't have to be a little thizzot. You can be just a young lady trying to have fun, right, Julia?
Right.
prime.
Right.
Yes, Julia.
Come on.
All right.
You're at your prime.
Well, what are you talking about, man?
Shut the fuck up,
What
man.
are you
Just play the
talking
damn
about?
video already.
See, man, look at this. JD's getting mad because his
Oh my
theories.
gosh.
Look at this. This is what happens, you guys. You
This
keep
looks
you
awful.
keep dissing these guys. They're gonna go to great lengths to get at you. This
Some
guy
shit Wonder will probably
he
do.
pretends to be a flower delivery driver,
God.
enters the house and tases a woman for 10 seconds. Here he comes out.
That's crazy.
Here he is coming out of the van with flowers here, and I guess that's the woman circled down here that he wanted to give. It's a nice looking young lady. So I guess I get it. But let's see what happens. He's disguising his face with the flowers.
This is so
Yo, he
messed
pulled
up.
up in a white
scary.
van too.
Yo, he pulled up in the child
In a white-
abduction van.
That's why I never
I like
open
her-
doors for
yeah.
anybody.
You would open a door for a UPS guy if you were expecting something, right?
No,
Absolutely.
I would
Like,
leave. I would
wear my
leave it there in the
shoes.
front.
You pick sluts.
Oh my gosh.
What?
So that's what happened there, ladies.
Wait, guys, this isn't funny. This is
Yeah,
sad.
that's
This
really
is
it is sad. It is sad.
Poor
So-
guy. He probably wants to see that woman's nipples hard.
So listen, as two attractive women here, what's the craziest thing somebody has tried to do to get at you? Maybe after you've rejected them, have they tried to come back with something else, or it could be somebody you dated or just a random, maybe somebody you served or something like that.
I can't
I
think
think. No, I don't know. I
you
don't know
met
if I
a,
know.
no. You met a stalker with me. I even give you red flags about that. That night when you were off, we went to another spot. He exchanged.
Oh.
Yeah, buddy had like
okay.
the little old school grandpa barbecue grilling New Balances on. He had the
Yeah.
slip back hair. Oh hell nah. Yeah.
And what happened?
It was just like this older guy that he came over and he was like, what? And then he was at the next spot we were
Yeah,
at.
it was like
I don't
creepy.
think that was creepy.
Nah, he probably wouldn't have tased her. It's all good.
But I do have a weird story. My weirdest story is probably I was driving and I'm at a red light and the guy next to me is like rolling down his window trying to get my number. I'm like, no, I'm good. No. He's just following me in his car
Oh my
for
God.
probably
I'll be so
like
scared.
To the
a
gas
solid
station.
5 minutes. And I started to get worried because I'm like, listen, someone's going to wreck or just like, why are you following me?
Yo, that's
weird. That's so
That's
weird.
very weird, and it's kind of dumb because all you got to do is just get her license plate, and then you know what I mean. You can find her house. It's all good.
Or like
that-
through the
with that
car.
beard
Like
you got
how
on, I
desperate
think I
are
believe
you?
that.
I'll be scared. Of
Okay,
falling.
okay,
I'm
Jimmy.
messing
Okay,
with
Jimmy Smith's stash over there. Shave that thing off, man. Caterpillar face.
You're right.
Yeah.
It looks
I'm not-
disgusting.
It does look almost
does.
as bad as Dex's beard 2 weeks ago.
It does.
I'm glad you trimmed,
Actually, it's actually getting better.
I'm glad you trimmed that sucker up a little bit,
I'm
man.
gonna trim it again.
It's actually
man.
getting
job.
better.
It's getting better. Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies, so Dayana, I'm glad you haven't had an experience like that. That's good to know. All right.
Well, I have
What
had
happened?
some, but I can't think of like one particular.
Oh, it just happens so often. Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
No,
Oh.
but I could. Most of them are DMs. But there was this one time, I'm not gonna mention names. One time that I had one of my friends' dads, like WhatsApp me, and I'm like, how did you even get my number? And he's like, just texting me, and I'm like, you do know, like, I'm your daughter's friend. Like, it was just so weird. And he was like, oh, like, I can help you get your lips done and like your boob job. And I'm like,
no.
I was like,
He's probably scrubbing his balls when he was texting you that shit.
I was like, I'm
perverted.
gonna pretend. Yeah, it was horrible. I was like, I'm gonna pretend I never saw it. I deleted it immediately.
So
Did you tell your friend?
That friend does
That's
not
the
know
question.
yet.
Did you tell your
Yeah,
friend?
it's a little embarrassing.
I just,
That's a tough situation.
I've actually like thought of it really hard, and like I don't know if to tell the person.
Nah, it's
Do
alright.
you see that guy often?
What would you guys? Would
keep
you
it
tell?
moving. Keep it moving.
But it was such a long
Yeah.
time ago that I just left it alone, and I didn't answer, so I didn't really like
Yeah.
do my part.
Damn,
I have
bro.
a terrible story about that about one of my friends, but I'm just gonna leave it alone. 'cause
Yeah, me too. I have
She
some
watched
wild
this
ones.
show and
That's
it's
too
gonna ignite something, so I'm gonna leave that shit
Let's
alone.
not do that.
But you know how to fight, so you're good.
Yeah, Dex.
Oh, it has nothing to do with
Oh,
me.
speaking about that friend is not even my friend anymore. Actually.
Okay,
Oh,
so
so
yeah.
We're
Taylor.
ex-friends.
By the way, you're no. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
say it.
We're
Your
ex-friends.
dada.
We're ex-friends. Actually, she probably will never see this. It was when I lived in Port St. Lucie. I was living in Port St. Lucie for like a little bit.
It's common.
And I met this girl and we were friends for like a couple, but she ended up being racist to me. So we're not friends anymore.
She called you Mexican or ignorant?
She told me to go back to my country, even though I'm American.
Because she probably knew that your dad was trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably just turned
Anyways,
racist.
we're done talking about this.
Wow, things just took a turn. I'll tell you. All right. Let's go to the next thing. How about something for the fellas finally, man? I'm sick of getting beaten down on this whole episode. Everything for the ladies. How about something for us? Finally,
Oh,
my
she saw my
God.
type. but
Nazanin
she's
is
short.
on the market. Yes, fellas.
Stop.
She's on the market finally. She is away from her her little man Miguel. She's ready for action. 17
who?
17
That's who she's ready
years,
for
man.
action.
17 years they were together. Ladies, can any relationship last? If this relationship didn't last, can any
I'm
relationship
so
last?
upset about that.
You are?
They're my favorite couple.
That means they were struggling for a while. Let's be real, guys.
Well,
That's just a
At
long
least they were
time.
fighting. You can tell they were fighting through it, and I think that just came to a point.
I don't
where-
think so. They were like making out at every like award show. They were
Doesn't
like
matter.
like
That's
doing
their
the
brand.
Machine Gun Kelly and Kourtney Kardashian. I mean, Megan Fox and Travis Barker and Kourtney Kardashian.
I'm so
they were
over all
they were like
that.
that.
I have
What? I
actually
love
What's up?
explanation for this, I believe also.
Go ahead.
That
You went into her DM, Dex.
Shadow look crazy. No, what I was saying is that I feel like people who've been in relationships for a long time, the world has changed. There's a lot of exposure to different, ideas and people and things that traditionally didn't exist in the 50s and 60s.
You talking about open relationships or what?
No,
Yeah,
what I'm
the
saying is
best.
that I feel like people have more access to society and to different things.
Instagram?
Yeah.
That changed
I
them.
agree.
And I feel like people are new versions of themselves every 5 years. So the person you initially start dating is not the same person 5 years later.
Dude, 17 years, Dex.
But you're not listening to what I'm
17
saying.
years.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is
He
that
doesn't wanna admit
if
that.
you start dating someone at the age 25, right? You two are two different people at 30. So it's not
Exactly.
like you're dating the same person, but you have to reacclimate yourself to the person you're dating at 30.
Yeah.
And then
That's-
when you both become 35, that it's those 35-year-olds are two different 35-year-olds than they were at 30. So then they have to fall in love with each other again and again. And sometimes that third or fourth variation of that person just doesn't click. And you're like, you know what? I like the
Yo,
first,
man.
second, and third version of
Let
you,
me-
but
let me
the fourth
just-
version.
That makes a lot of sense.
Listen, I don't know how you lady. I'm glad you understand it. Maybe it's some kind of arithmetic that you're understanding. I can never follow Dex's conversation.
No,
It
but
just-
it's
after like
he's
10
extremely
seconds.
right on that
Dex
sense,
nailed it.
though.
What? Give him his
I mean,
flowers
were
for
you-
that. He
you're
freaking
saying, like,
explained it
people
well.
grow
I didn't
apart.
understand at all, man.
He doesn't want to admit those.
People are always
those
just
brutal
growing and
truths.
changing, and sometimes your
Right, I'm
morals
just saying,
and values change.
people, and especially when you're in the spotlight, there's a lot of things thrown at you, and there's a lot of things that
when you're
mold you and
famous.
alter you. So what happens is you're not always the same person.
I know
She
what it
probably
is.
started fucking her stylist. I don't know.
Dex is like Neil
Okay.
deGrasse Tyson of relationships. I think that's what it was right there.
I'm actually
It's-
intelligent than a lot of people.
No, I think he said it like
Yeah, he
worded
nailed
it
it.
perfectly. Yeah,
You know what it
it's
is?
completely
Okay,
true.
maybe he's right, but you know what it really is? I think it's Instagram. It's ruined everything, and it's including my friend Dex's life over here.
Instagram is toxic.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
wanna-
with
I
you
wanna-
with
I
that?
What
wanna get
happened,
into
Dex?
this.
What happened, man?
What happened?
Yeah, go ahead. Break
What
it down.
happened
So you
was-
talk about what I had posted on Instagram.
Yeah,
So,
what did you post?
so basically, I feel like Instagram has ruined a lot of things wholesome, and I feel like, I think it's stories specifically that has destroyed a lot of shit for people because it's created like this in the moment FOMO, this, that. And like there's times where I'll be sitting down and like people will be watching TV or at concerts and like they're on their phones and they're not like paying attention to certain shit. And I feel like, I think for mental health, Instagram has to be scaled down. So I told myself that I'm not, I'm giving myself hours in the day that I'll go on Instagram, and once 8 o'clock hits on a Monday, like I'm done. Like, because like, there used to be times where I used to go home and like it was cool to let's show up to your house and not know what the fuck was going on and say, I'm just gonna sit down and watch The Simpsons. But like now you can't, like, I want to just go home and play games, snack, video games, TV, movies, and I can't enjoy none of that stuff anymore because I'm always thinking about what the fuck is going on right now on a Tuesday night. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, why don't I just watch fucking Family Guy?
Yeah.
Call it a night. Wake up tomorrow morning and feel good about
8 p.m.
myself.
That's a weird time. Honestly, who hurt you, Dex? Did you
not-
see a girl out to dinner somewhere with somebody with a Rolex on next to you, next to her or something? What happened?
It wasn't that. It was just that I was just sitting at home and I was like, like I walk into like I moved recently, right? And then I had moved around a lot, and I was getting like these furnished rentals, and I was like, I moved into a new place recently, and I had sold a lot of furniture from my old place, so I went and I took time to like actually furnish my place from scratch, and like I went and got all these pictures and portraits printed out, and I hung them up on my walls and stuff, friends, family, and all other stuff. So what I did was I made like a very homey place. So then what happened was when I made my place homey again, and I hadn't done that in like 6 years, I started feeling like, wow, like there's like a home life associated with this. And then I'm walking in my apartment, and I got like my PlayStation 5, right? I spent $1,000 for that shit, and I bought like 10 games for it. I played the shit once and like twice in like fucking 4 months. And I'm like, why am I paying for cable television, or why I have all this shit, or why am I spending money on this and have this and I don't use it, and I'm worried about fucking running out to fucking this nightclub or that nightclub every single fucking night. And it's like, I have this fucking great space that I live in, and I'm not even fucking using. And I'm like, then I sat down, and what happened was on Sunday morning, I woke up early, and instead of running out to brunch, I went and I turned on Hulu, and there was a section called Nostalgic TV, and I put on like Hey Arnold or some shit.
The best one in the
And then
movie.
I was watching Hey Arnold.
No, can you get to it, please?
I'm just saying, stop. You always try to, fuck you. You always, you always spit it out. You always, no.
Nah, because y'all talk too long.
No, that's a podcast.
No,
motherfucker.
Let him say it. Let him say it.
Talk too long.
Nah, I'm not gonna let you talk because you talk over me. Listen, everybody watching right now, I'm sorry, man. They don't know. They don't understand. They've not been in this business before. They don't realize you got to get to the point, man.
I'm getting to the point.
You like to describe everything, dog. Just say what it is. You felt nostalgic. You felt like going back to yourself because somebody hurt you or something happened. You felt like going back to high school days.
Go ahead. That's him throwing the fucking bricks I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Okay? No, it wasn't like that. I just felt like there's certain things that are nostalgic.
Exactly, man.
And I just felt like, people don't spend time doing wholesome shit anymore. And I feel like social media has ripped that from a lot of us. So now I'm trying to cut back the amount of social media usage in the first half of the week. And I don't feel like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And like one of my friends hit me up today, and he was like, yo, I think we should do like, a friend's dinner every fucking Monday. And I told him, absolutely not. Like, I'll do a dinner party in my house one day, but I'm not trying to make this a Monday thing. Like, life's not a weekly promo. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's like, oh, we should do a game night. Like, I don't give a fuck about doing this shit every Tuesday.
Okay, you found enlightenment. You had your eat, pray, love moment at your own house. That's great. Listen, as somebody, take it from me, man. Wild out as much as you can. Don't listen to him.
Until you get tired of
There's no tiring. If you want to hit me up in my DM right now if you want to wild out. I'm gonna wild out with you. I don't care. I'm ready to party, man. 24/7. Let's go.
Party.
I still wild out.
You have
I still wild out, but like there's 7 days in a week. You got to do it all 5.
Just because it happens doesn't mean I can't party.
What's wrong with that?
By the way, I like that green on you, that green top. You want to shout out who made it?
Actually, this is my cousin's line. I'm actually going to promote her right now. By Tatiana Torres. She's Colombian.
Ooh, Tatiana.
She makes these crochet tops. I'm going to show you guys. It's backless too.
Who's tall in your family? Your mom or your dad?
No one.
Are you taller than both of them?
I think I'm my mom, like a little bit taller than my mom. If anything, I got it probably from my mom, but she's not super tall either.
Damn, so you're calling your dad shorter than your mom?
My dad is short, I think, yeah. He's like 5'9", 5'10".
Nice. All right. Well, that was great.
Random, but okay. Thank you, guys.
Dex, are you okay? I see you looking crazy over there. You okay? You looking on Instagram?
He's on Instagram.
It's past 8 p.m. Watch out. Don't get on there.
No, I just got it. Never mind.
All right, exactly.
Speaking of tall, Julia's like a...
Julia's super tall. I wish
like
I was her height.
a Great Dane puppy.
Oh my gosh.
Who's tall in your family, Julia?
My parents are both pretty tall, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I wish
Dad's
they
like
gave me some of it.
6'3". My mom's probably 5'8".
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
tall for a
awesome.
woman.
All right, yeah, I'm ready to create some superhumans. So
Yeah, don't waste your nice height, Eric.
I know I won't.
They have an injection for that, apparently.
Oh, what happens? A superhuman injection?
No, they helps you get taller or something. I don't know if it works.
It shortens your lifespan.
Fuck you, Instagram.
I never heard
It
this.
does. Apparently, I did back in I think in my science teacher in high school was like,
I'm glad you listened.
you guys never do those kind of things, okay? Don't do steroids. You're a
All
great
right.
teacher. I forgot his name anyways.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, it's time. Dex has to get off Instagram. He has to get off of everything, including this, that YouTube that we're watching right now, and Apple.
I myself as well.
everybody has to get off right now. We're getting it off everything. We're gonna have interpersonal connections. We're gonna go sit on our bean bags and watch old TV and meditate.
What's wrong with that?
We're gonna watch some Tom and Jerry.
I need that too. I need to
We're
get
all
myself a
deleting
bag.
our
I have Tom and Jerry
Instagrams.
tattooed
I
on my
love
chest.
Tom and Jerry.
All right, so before we delete everything, we're gonna run through and give everybody a chance to catch us one last time. Dex, go ahead. What is your Instagram if people want to catch you?
Oh yeah, my
before 8
Instagram
p.m.
is Drip Ninja Dex. That's right. Catch me before 8 p.m. You heard?
All right, cool.
And listen, remember, don't die for free.
And tonight you're at the Sylvester.
die.
Tonight you're at Sylvester, right?
That's right. I'm at the Sylvester tonight.
All right, cool. Sounds great. Diana, where can people find you?
Day Caro, D-A-Y, Caro, C-A-R-O. And then, of course, come see us at Racket.
Okay, we didn't even really mention that, but yeah, Racket is a club in Miami, and we all like to go there.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you want to come. Not party with the complete animals. You want to come party with these ladies? Go to Racket. They may be
Come
there.
party and buy bottles from
any night of the
us.
week. Yeah, buy 4 bottles and don't leave a tip. Especially Diana. You leave her like a $1
Don't
tip.
give me $1 tip.
Anything is possible.
Bring your ones.
Buy some Henny.
We don't
man.
sell Henny
For Diana.
anymore.
Uh-oh.
That's why a lot of places don't.
All right. Well, anyway, JD, you wanna give yours?
No, I don't got social media. I want to delete my Instagram, so no.
You should.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
this
I mean,
is
I feel that.
Every day I wake up, I'm like,
this
why
is the
fuck did I
20th
post this?
20th episode. He's threatened to delete his social
And he
media.
hasn't.
Go ahead, just delete it,
I
I
man.
feel like we've all been there.
I
I've
wanna
wanted
get
to
a
delete
dog.
mine.
Instagram's like my job.
Well, we've seen Julia's Instagram. There's only like 20 pictures on there.
It's worth stalking, fellas. It's worth
I
stalking.
know you've
her
wanted to
Instagram.
delete your stuff. So, but anyway, where can people find you, Julia?
Julia_Morgan with 2 N's.
That's
Ooh,
right.
sounds
Check
like
me
a stage
out.
name.
Yeah, we like that.
It's
Julia
not a
Morgan.
stage name, but
Don't forget the
Decaro
underscore.
and Julia Morgan. Nice. And you can
Why
find
do
me
you say it like that?
because it sounds like
fun.
it sounds like a song. Decaro. They call me Axel. Axel Rula. Like it's like a Decaro. I'm gonna
Sounds
create
like a reggaeton
the
song.
next
I'm gonna have to
reggaeton
stuck in my head
banger.
now.
So yeah, find me at DJ Wonder, youtube.com/DJ Wonder. Very important. Please hit subscribe, man. Google Ads is not helping us out, so you need to help us. Please tell a friend, man. Just send them one of these as a joke. Just say, look how bad these guys are at doing a podcast.
Yeah, that's the most horrible show I've done. But your energy was phenomenal. I needed that. Thank
Aw,
you.
Thanks. I'm glad
Oh,
you
yeah.
liked my energy.
Nobody.
I think this is the show I spoke the least shit to JD.
Yeah, actually, you
Yeah.
delivered. You delivered. So
Oh, I delivered because
yeah, you did. You were the you were the
I liked when he
mailman.
spoke too.
You were the mailman. You were Carl Malone, baby.
He was speaking facts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
All
straight
facts, no
darts.
There you
All
go.
right.
But off camera, I speak facts. Okay, I'm camera shy sometimes, folks.
I'm kidding.
Sometimes
All
my ass.
Yeah, Julia, tell him he did a mediocre job tonight.
I did a Gemini
What happened
job.
to your joke? You were gonna say a joke.
you're okay.
oh, a joke.
Oh yeah, say your joke
Sounds
before.
like an awkward
Get us out of here with a
one-night
joke, Dex. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry then.
All right,
Not on
man.
the
I think I
spot.
put
Not
him
on the
spot. That
spot.
was
See
my
you guys
fault.
Message of the day:
See you guys next week.
know your places with people. That's it.
Ooh.
Why are you gonna make me cry before we get out of here, man?
That's it. All right, gotta go.
Aw.